know who I am. But you don't know why I'm here.
Ding dong. Hello?
Everybody three count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't get here because I was cute, or because I came from some famous wrestling family, or because I sucked up to the right people. I got here because I am good. I earned this championship.
Frustrated into the goddamn word for it. This is bullshit.
Brett made a very, very selfish decision. Brett's going to have to live with that for the rest of his life. Brett screwed Brett. I have no sympathy whatsoever for Brett.
This is my show, and I'm sick of all of you calling me the coward. You're the cowards. I'm the one here day in and day out in that wrestling ring beating people up. Thank you very much.
I don't steal opportunities. I am the opportunity.
3 ain't enough now. I need 5. Welcome in, Jim.
I'm an idiot.
Ryan.
I'm a sausage guy.
Matt.
Who gives a shit?
Tim.
Right on the cock.
And intern Mark.
Hi, boys.
Oh my goodness, what am I doing?
There's a 1. There's a 2. Oh, wow. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to 3 Count Thursday. We are live Thursday night, February the 17th, 2022. We are glad to be back with you. We are still the podcast of the millennium. Make sure you check out the website, 3countthursday.com. That's where you will find all of our social media pages, our YouTube channel, our merchandise over at tpublic.com and whatamaneuver.net.
What a maneuver.
Also, our Patreon page, patreon.com/3countthursday. Bonus content starting at just $2 a month. Our Collar and Elbow brand deal, store.collarandelbowbrand.com. Use promo code 3count for 10% off each and every order. Our home network, of course, NGSC Sports at ngscsports.com. And our secondary home is the Leap Sports and Music Network. Ryan, where can the people find that? Oh, you are unmuted. Good.
I did it myself.
I'm proud of you. Look at that.
I'm so excited. LEEIBsports.com.
Thank you. Get that. There is no scorecard for the premium live event this week. PW scorecard abstains from the Saudi shows, so no worry about trying to steal anybody's picks for there this week. What's going on, Devin? What's going on, Charlie? How you doing, buddy? Throwing a little new age outsiders or new age outlaws, new age outsiders. Jesus Christ!
Wolf. Can't say that on this show. Jim.
I know we're gonna get shadow banned in Boston. But let's go around the room. Big Mike joining us again this week on loan from the Take 3 Wrestling podcast. Big Mike,
How you doing?
I'm eating a dessert pizza called Pour Some Sugar on Me, which is Nutella hazelnut coconut spread with cinnamon, pure cane powdered sugar, and a honey glazed donut drizzle. That is fantastic. I can also confirm Ernest is still a twin.
Yes, that is confirmed. I don't think that will ever change. Intern Mark,
How you doing?
I'm doing real good. Real good. I mean, real good. I could use some advice, though.
Oh, boy.
If you guys have a second.
Hi, Mark.
Rihanna's birthday is on... Hi, boys. Rihanna's birthday is on Sunday. I don't know what to get her.
I mean, she probably has a baby shower registry at this point. You can probably
you know what? I'm going to look it up.
From there.
Why don't you just get it what Chris Brown got her? An umbrella.
She could stand under my umbrella.
I mean, Mark, didn't pick up a gift for her this week at Roots?
Well, this Tuesday at Roots, you know what? The Hodecker Celery was open again, which was great to see.
Serious?
Vernon over at the formerly known as Miriam's Pies, now known as the Countryside Bakery, he has a donut flavor of the month. It's a Boston cream donut with strawberry. Is that possible? It's a Boston cream donut with strawberry. Are you serious? Is that possible?
Diabetes take the wheel.
Are you serious?
Now, Mark, have you tried that?
I am serious.
Diabetes.
Have you tried that donut?
No, I almost did. I was so close. I ended up getting some half-price whoopie pies. Now the problem with the whoopie pies, you're probably
you don't want to know.
You know what, Jim? I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you that right now. So Vernon, he had these whoopie pies, and they were a little bit too toasty. Miriam left them in the oven just a little too long, and they were a little more crisp than they like. So they were half price.
All right.
2-piece biscuit and fry, Raw Anonymous General Manager. Don't forget the biscuit and fries.
Biscuit and fries.
Matt,
but
how you doing?
Hodecker Celery is a gift that gives all year long.
I was doing fine until all of that. Yeesh.
Matt, what happened? Was it something I said?
More so what you
Sorry
did,
if I
Mark.
upset you.
I'm more so upset that you just haven't gotten Rihanna a birthday present yet, because that's very out of character for you.
I'm a little upset with the whole thing with ASAP Rocky, but I'll get over it.
Eventually.
Celebrity marriages, they never
no
last.
idea who that is.
Somehow, some way.
Jim, that is as soon as possible, Rocky.
Mike, pre-show,
as soon as
we were
possible,
talking.
As soon as possible, Rocky.
What the?
It's ASAP with the dollar sign.
Wait, which is
What was that?
The voice of God, my conscience. Can you hear my conscience now? That might not be a good thing. Matt, let's try this.
I'm fairly
Let's try it
certain that
again.
was your brain, Jim.
Then we could be in some trouble.
That's awesome. We can hear the thoughts of Jim's brain on this show.
Yikes.
Deadly.
Matt, let's try this again.
Matt, I'm sorry, Matt. Go ahead. You were talking about pops.
I was. Mike, we were talking pre-show. Do you know where the D-Generation X and NWO pops are coming from? Are they exclusive? Because they are not on the GameStop website.
I don't yet. Give me about 5 minutes while you guys finish this, and I'll try to report back to you by the end of how you doing.
Appreciate it.
Ryan.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Action's back on you, Mike.
God damn it.
No, I asked Jim how
Well
he was
played,
doing.
Smokey.
I'm
Jim,
doing
how are
good.
you?
Mike, now, Mike, do you have the answer? Mike, how about I jump into on this day?
Are you going to ask how I'm doing?
My brain or the voice of God or the voice inside our heads? How are you doing? Oh,
How you doing? I was going to let you all off at 9 o'clock. I heard somebody had an appointment, but if intern Mark keeps messing up the way that he does, I'll keep you here till 11.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably going to be a thing that happens.
Likely.
That could be trouble. My internet might go out by then.
Matt, I'm seeing the Shawn Michaels Survivor Series DX Funko Pop at GameStop.
Not this one. I already have that one. There's a new line.
There's a new one.
Oh,
where
there's a
they're-
new one.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
shit.
wearing their old school DX shirts.
I'm
Yeah,
aware
there's-
of that.
Devin
There's a
checked
metallic. There's a metallic razor and a cactus jack and
razor is GameStop because I have that.
There's a Bjork Lesnarson.
That's Amazon, I believe.
Man
Devin
bun
says
and all.
the Walmart has the NWO. He believes.
Okay.
Oh,
DX might be there as well. Charlie, that it is the Shawn Michaels Triple H pairing. It is the new pairing that was released this week with or was it just today? It might have even been just today that
I think it was today because today was the whole Funko Fair thing because
they were officially announced. Yeah, the
Funko
NWO 3-pack's pretty solid. I'm gonna try and seek out that
What
that
is it?
Undertaker.
the
The
three that came
Undertaker
back.
is on GameStop. I have it
All right,
in my
I'm gonna
cart
take a
right
note
now.
of that.
It's a nice pop. It's a beautiful pop.
That the Eddie Guerrero in the El Camino and the Cactus Jack with trash can are all GameStop exclusives.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Undertaker.
The Razor Metallic too.
Yes, that one is as well.
Matt, I don't know if you saw this, but the Max Moon Funko Pop is a Roots Country Market exclusive. Available
I
in Area
asked you
1.
to pick me up one. I figured that'll never happen.
Yeah, your Max Moon Pop is like my ham loaf sandwich. You're never gonna
It's
get
going to
Make it
happen.
11:30.
Oh boy, we're here for the long haul, boys.
Who is that?
No, Charlie. There is no
China.
I mean, there is a
with-
Funko
but
Pop.
it's not with that new
in this
DX
line.
series.
The NWO is Walmart.
Okay.
This DX
Look at
is
that.
like
Devin's got the good knowledge. I'll be damned.
Devin coming up
How
clutch.
you like that? I knew he wouldn't let us down.
How you like that?
Thank you, Devin.
all right.
We'll make it
let's,
wet bottom too if you want, Matt. Just give him a
Are you
chance.
serious?
I am serious, Mark. Don't you?
I have a
Don't.
question about testicles.
Maybe Devin can help.
all right.
Now,
Let's.
Big Jim, how are you doing, Jim? Did we ask you how you are?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I tried to hurry through it so Mike would be on the spot quicker than he was ready to be. But yes, I'm good. Let's go ahead and jump into this as well.
Let's jump into it.
We are looking, of course, at February the 17th in pro wrestling history. Just one birthday today. Jimmy Jacobs was born today in 1984. 1996, Lex Luger defeats Johnny B. Bad for the WCW World Television title in Baltimore, Maryland at a non-televised event, ending Bad's second reign. He would win it back, though, the very next day. 1997, Psycho Sid defeats Bret Hart for the WWF World Heavyweight title during a live edition of Raw from Nashville after Steve Austin interferes and hits Hart with a chair, allowing Sid to powerbomb Hart for the win. This ended Hart's fourth title reign after only one day as champion, having won the belt the previous night at the Final Four pay-per-view. It began Sid's second and final WWF Championship run. 1998, during an edition of Raw in Waco, Texas, the Headbangers defeat the Rock and Roll Express to win the NWA World Tag Team title. 2002, WWE held their fourth No Way Out pay-per-view from the Bradley Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in front of 15,291 fans with a buy rate of 575,000. The show is highlighted by the entrance of the New World Order into the WWF and Hulk Hogan's first appearance on a WWE show in almost a decade. The show featured one match on Sunday Night Heat, 7 main card matches, and in the main event, Chris Jericho defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin to retain the undisputed WWF Championship. 2008, WWE holds their 10th No Way Out pay-per-view from the Thomas and Mack Center in Paradise, Nevada, in front of 15,240 fans with a buy rate of 329,000. Show featured one dark match, 6 main card matches. In the main event, Triple H defeated Jeff Hardy, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, Umaga, and JBL in an Elimination Chamber match for a WWE title match at WrestleMania 24. 2013, WWE holds their 4th Elimination Chamber pay-per-view from the New Orleans Arena in New Orleans, Louisiana, in front of 13,000 fans with a buy rate of 213,000. Show featured one pre-show match, 7 main card matches, and in the main event, The Rock defeated CM Punk to retain the WWE Championship. And then finally, 2019, WWE holds their 9th Elimination Chamber pay-per-view from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. The show featured one pre-show match, 6 main card matches, and in the main event, Daniel Bryan defeated AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, and Samoa Joe in an Elimination Chamber match to retain the WWE Championship. Those are the events that occurred. February the 17th in pro wrestling history. So anything else on the...
I have all the official releases and where they all are.
Oh, yes.
This
Go
guy.
ahead.
DX and NWO are at Walmart. Loungefly has an exclusive WrestleMania book bag that they've put out.
Any
book
rush to
bag
there.
collectors. GameStop with the Undertaker, Eddie, and Razor. Of course, we have the 4-pack that are available in most Funko retail places. Dude Love, Alexa, Bianca, and then the Alexa Chase. There is a Walmart exclusive with Alexa holding Lily. There's an Amazon exclusive of Bjork Lesnarson. The Mankind one that we saw that I showed you guys is the GameStop exclusive. Same with Cactus Jack. And then there's a Walmart Funko / T-shirt exclusive that is Roman Reigns as the head of the table. See if I can zoom in on it enough to show you guys
That's a beaut.
That's nice.
Look at
That's the shirt. It's the coordinating Funko that I guess will come with it. And
Is
then
he wearing
the
that
Alexa
shirt
Bliss with,
in
like,
the Funko?
There's the Alexa Bliss.
Okay, there's the Alexa with the Lily.
I believe he is wearing the white T-shirt in the.
Okay, so the T-shirt is the Funko, and the matching Funko is what you bought. Got it.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yep.
All right. Well,
I'm broke now
on
just
you.
thinking about it. So
Charlie says, if anyone sees the NWO pops in the wild, can you grab him one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good. Charlie, if I see
Sorry,
one in
Charlie.
a while, I will get one for you. That wouldn't, I don't know. Where's that one? Walmart? Yeah,
Yes.
that might be tough. You might want to just look on the internet. It's this wild thing that you can go on and buy things on. What does Devin say? He doesn't like the 3 count, the voice of 3 count God. He sounds very familiar, and he has a feeling he has to hold his end of the bet from the Rumble.
Yo, is this guy calling out God?
Devin?
He's calling out the good Lord.
Devin, my guy, don't be bringing that onto us, man. I don't.
He's trying to curse the podcast.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't know who he thinks he is.
Oh, our Father who art in heaven,
boy.
hallowed be thy name.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
The last guy that called out God, I think, was Vince McMahon. And how'd that turn out for him?
He's still around.
He did that one spot with the holy water. That was kind of funny.
Salvaged his life.
Let's go to this though.
Since John Moxley, Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These 5 guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. 3 Count Thursday brings to you the wrestler on the week.
Week 45 of our standings. We are definitely in the home stretch now, as we look to close out the year, and a little bit of change maybe near the top of this week. We will get there. Does anybody want to kick us off for the week?
Sure.
Go ahead, Ryan.
My number 3 this week was Mr. CM Punk. He did something. I didn't watch AEW this week, but he did like a promo, and he walked the dog or some shit. So that was cool.
Close enough.
Christopher Slade. Chris Slade. He is the new PPW No Limits champion. We said, Chris, do you have any limits? And he said, no, sir. He is signed up for that championship. 0 limits there in the PPW. If you've ever been to a PPW show, you should make sure you do it. It's up there near the Poconos. Beautiful area, especially this time of year. You can take your lady friend there for Valentine's Day.
You can hit the slopes.
And Matt Cardona, he is not Roman Reigns. Number 1.
He is not Roman Reigns.
He is not Roman Reigns. He is collecting belts everywhere he goes.
Yes, he is.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
God, that Burger King was so fucking bad. That's just.
I have a question.
I can't get over how bad their fries are.
Ryan, do you know how many titles Matt Cardona has actually collected?
Earned God or just
You used the phrase
Odd.
collected, Ryan. So I'm using it with you.
In
You better
Ryan's
answer
defense,
this right, Ryan.
is this that he still has collected, or that he's collected and lost?
Current in his possession.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, God.
Come on, Smokey. I hope your will's up to date.
3.
No.
Oh, is it 4?
No.
2.
No.
He's the
Why is
internet
it 5?
champion.
It's 5.
An NWA. He is the digital champion at Impact.
Yes.
Is he
Look,
still a
I've
champion?
got 3 of 5. God, that's not bad for Ryan.
I mean, if he's your number one for this week and you can't even acknowledge the fact that he successfully defended the AIW Absolute and Intense Championships this weekend,
I forgot about those.
that's 5.
Smokey was probably at church.
I was at
It
church.
was on a Friday.
You don't know his
No, he was at the
religion.
synagogue.
I'm one of those.
We've talked.
Charlie says the voice is yet to acknowledge his tribal chief. I mean, I noticed that.
I think God probably outranks the tribal chief.
I was gonna say.
I let Roman reign where he pleases.
All right, that's good. That's good enough.
God, I am sorry for my shortcomings.
Devin,
You have
and not
sinned,
knowing
Smokey.
5.
You're all right.
Oops, I'm back.
It's like, what just happened? Devin says Vince McMahon won his match with God.
That's
so
not great, though. I stopped the video and my. Oh no!
What happened there?
Where'd it go?
What?
When I stop Cam, I become the voice of God with him.
Oh, well, that's not.
That's
Get
an
out of
interesting
here.
feature.
I
I'm
think
sorry,
it's more
God.
like-
I'm
Don't do
back.
that.
I'm back
You-
to Earth where I belong.
So
I think
Devin,
it's more like-
But I
Devin says he's
downloaded
calling out.
a new God bless picture to put up there to try to
He's calling out the freaking Thursday.
You have to appease.
try to.
Let me know how that works out, Devin.
What did Devin
anybody-
do?
You're more like you're not like a god. You're more like Saint Ryan of Lidditz.
Oh my God.
Here's the deal.
If I do that, does it?
I've seen Devin.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Devin in a wrestling ring before. Is this a wrestling match, Devin, or like a what are you calling us out for?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, he's calling out God. He ain't calling us out.
Time's up and sounded like.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's, who wants to go next with their picks of the week?
This is always where the fucking show goes sideways.
I'm the guest. I'll.
All right,
Step
go
up.
ahead,
Go ahead.
Mike. You
Go
got
ahead.
you got Tim's picks again this
I
week.
do. In third place, they won.
Where has Tim been anyway?
I don't know.
Who?
I heard he was trying to find himself or something. I don't know. Weird.
Huh?
I didn't know he got lost.
Trying to find some.
Yeah, exactly.
Who,
I will
Timmy?
take-
Who?
Maybe he's out
in
looking for
third
Bobby
place,
in the Grand
I
Canyon.
have the winner of the American Dream Cup, baby. Give me the Creed brothers.
Oh,
I feel
that's
like Dusty
over?
would be- I feel like Dusty would be booking
Yeah.
this
Wait,
two to the
it
moon, baby.
started?
The men's one.
It
The
ended
women's one
Tuesday.
starts next week.
They have more than one women's tag team.
Oh,
No, they
boy.
have like 37 women that they're just pairing together.
Got it.
That's more than the
in
main.
second,
roster,
this
so.
man, exactly. This man retained his United States title in a fairly decent match against AJ Styles Monday Night on Raw. Give me the former Punishment Martinez, Damian Priest. Weird. I put Damian Priest in my top 3, and God's here today.
Ooh.
Something's coming.
Oh,
Maybe
Father.
coincidence.
God, is there a reason for that?
It's
Yes,
a
my son.
coincidence.
Okay, all right.
Here's the
Maybe
deal:
it's
if
coincidence.
God's going to be joining us, can I at least ask if can we get the sound effect from Madonna to like a prayer where she says "God"
God?
to begin the song?
Yes.
That's the only thing I would
We
want.
absolutely need that. We need that.
You'll need
We
to
can
talk
play,
to the guy who runs the soundboard.
Yeah, let me.
I was asking Jim.
I'll.
Just put that-
You might
put that
be
in the
able to
notes.
find it under like Grado's entrance theme. I don't know where. I don't know.
I'll work on that.
God?
Work on that. We won't have it this week, though. We'll have it.
No, I'm not expecting miracles. I asked you, not God.
Well, God could give you a miracle.
And at number 1, I have the broski from Woo Woo Wooville. Give me Matt. I'm going to Cardona's.
Let's see. Devin says Tim hasn't acknowledged me in a little while, so the voice of God sounds like him. Yeah,
you know what? Tim lives rent free in your head, Devin. That's why you're hearing him.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean,
rent free.
The voice of God does not sound like Tim.
Not even
I've heard
close.
him talk for many of years on this podcast, and God and he do not sound anything alike. So
Tim's got this real gruffy voice. Sounds like he smokes a lot of Newports.
All right, who wants to go next? Anyone want to go next? Mark,
I can go next.
Matt, go ahead.
Matthew.
All right, for number 3, Brandy Rhodes, just because everyone else gave the nod to Cody for getting out of AEW, let's show some love to Brandy as well. Number 2, I have Matt Cardona for getting another title to add. I believe he has 5 now. Don't quote me on that.
I believe that's correct.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then number 1, Gabby Ortiz for re-obtaining the Monster Factory Girls champion, her 3rd reign as champion for that promotion. So I said when it happened that I would make her my wrestler of the week, and I do not lie about stuff like that. I take the wrestler of the week very seriously.
Very seriously.
I half assumed you were going to have James Harden as your number 1.
Who?
Well, he'd have to do something wrestling related for me to do that.
Just cut a promo about how bad Ben Simmons
Brandy
is.
just quit.
It's wrestling related. How many times have we had someone in our wrestler of the week, you specifically, just because they left a company?
Who, me?
Yes.
Okay, here's the deal.
Countless.
It was number 1, and it was a bad week in wrestling. And I still believe
that's not the only time it's happened, though.
Not having to talk about Raw, he's had the best week that week. He
Right, but that's not the
did.
only instance of you doing that.
I feel like it is.
The 3 of you and Tim had Haystacks Calhoun on.
I don't think Tim did he?
I thought he did. Oh, all right. What the hell's going on? Well, at least
Fat fingers hit the wrong button. My bad.
It happens.
Haystacks Calhoun made the top 4 of the week.
I'll have to look at the list.
In the last year,
though. I remember that.
Reasons were
Here's
given.
the deal. If God is hanging out with us, God, how good of a week did Haystacks have up there?
Not top 4 worthy.
Wow.
I could think of about 5, 6, 7 million people up here that are having better times than Haystacks Calhoun.
But are
was
they
at
former
that
wrestlers?
moment. Excuse me?
Are they former wrestlers, though?
But you put Brandy Rhodes on. She's not even. I mean, you're calling her
She's
a
a wrestler.
Oh,
God, I have a question.
Yes.
Yes.
God.
Sure.
Is Mr. Perfect number 1 in the wrestler of the week up there because he's absolutely perfect still?
He hasn't wrestled this week yet. He'll be on for next week.
Okay.
He's on Rampage.
He's waiting.
That's all I need to know.
He's waiting for that.
He's
waiting for the Lloyds of London to run out on him.
Devin, I have to
He's
ask,
still
if
getting
God
paid.
has a face, would you want to see? If God has a
I was
name,
gonna say, has any? I mean,
Why is
ask him
Devin
to
making all
see
these requests and demands this week?
If I was a
What if his
DJ,
face
he's
is
having a
wombat
dance
poop?
floor.
Demanding.
what would it look like, and would you want to see if seeing meant that you had to
It's
believe?
wombat poop.
I hate you so much.
Yes.
His face is wombat poop.
Now, wait a minute.
Asking to see the face of God. That
God,
feels. That's like quite an ask, man.
That's bold.
What if God was
That's
one of
bold.
us?
Stop.
Well,
Just
you
to
think he'd be a
slob
slob
like one
us
of
or not?
us.
Just a
Well, that's
stranger
a
on the
little
bus.
hurtful,
Blue, 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 blue.
Now, Belinda Carlisle.
That's
told
a
me that
great.
heaven was
That's
a
a
place
great
on earth.
one-hit wonder. I don't care what anybody says.
It's a good one-hit wonder.
Good
Let's
song.
let's not
So
stretch
good.
it to great.
Yeah, let's.
I don't. All right, it's a
Fine.
good
Wasn't
one-hit
that,
wonder.
Cap it good. We'll cap it.
Wasn't that Ozzy's sister that sang that?
Yeah,
It
his
was.
niece, Joan.
Ozzy's niece.
Wait, were they really related?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Y'all could have had me believe that. I'd have looked it up too.
Mark, do you want to go or do you want me to go next?
Ryan, do
kinda
you remember
have
the
to
name
go.
of the album that song was on?
Yeah, I do. It's the worst condiment you can put on a hot dog, relish.
Wow.
Oh,
seriously?
Relish is a top tier condiment.
You know,
Joan
ketchup,
Osborne
I'll
and
tell you
Relish.
that.
Ketchup
mean-
is garbage. Come on.
I mean,
are you boiling your hot dogs, or are you getting them off of a roller?
no, he's not
Off
a
of a
monster,
roller,
Mike.
for
He's not a
sure.
monster.
all right.
Well,
Get 'em on a
Matt
roller.
missed that
Only-
conversation last week. I'm
I
asking
only
Matt.
cook mine on the grill.
If you had to
What a
go
snob.
roller,
Oh, the
roller
hot-
or boiled, which one would you do?
I wouldn't, honestly. It tastes like shit.
Well, we've had
So
a good-
boiled in its own juices or from a 7-Eleven, you're saying pass.
Pass either scenario.
your grill hot dog only.
Only, yes.
Huh. Well, we've
I'll be
had a
darned.
good run. I'm very disappointed.
Wait, what's the disappointment?
I mean, a roller hot dog is fantastic. Absolutely delicious.
Okay, but you don't
Do
like
not buy that roller.
Don't tell me my business, God. Okay.
God's
I
trying to
answered
give
to
you
one
financial
person about a
advice.
hot dog roller, and it's not you.
They roll the
That's
same
Mrs. Big Jim.
disgusting like tornadoes and egg rolls on those things.
No, Jim wants to buy
What if
one
it's
for
your
his own
own
house.
roller?
I mean, realistically, how many hot dogs are you consuming that you need a roller?
37.
Don't judge me. Don't even judge me.
Only God knows that.
That's not even fair. I didn't know that this was a place where I was going to get judged for my hot dog consumption.
Mark, is only God knows your favorite Kid Rock song.
God.
Only God knows. It is one of my favorite Kid Rock songs. I like that summertime one.
You know my favorite part of a Kid
Mark,
Rock
stop.
song? The ending.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Jim, you know you fucking jammed out to American Badass back in the day when it was Taker's music.
Well, I mean, I also made a lot of poor choices when I
Jim
was
was like headbanging.
He was.
I mean,
Oh,
when
he
I
was
was
loving
17
that.
years old. I made a lot of poor
he
decisions.
was rolling. You probably used to pull into the 7-Eleven with that playing out the back windows of your Buick.
Mark, do you want to give your wrestlers of the week?
All right. Hey, I do have a question for God.
Dude, Roland was Limp Bizkit, dude.
Right, but that was also
Limp
an Undertaker theme.
Oh,
If
okay, yeah.
your
that's fair.
question
Limp
is,
Bizkit, Kid Rock. What's the
if you
difference?
if your question is, who did you pick this week for wrestler of the week? Here are your answers.
Thank you, God. God bless you. Bless you, God. Thank you. I was going to ask because Belinda Carlisle once told me that heaven was a place on earth. Is that true? Because they say in heaven, love comes first. God, is heaven really a place on earth?
You have not a subscription. You have a season's pass to that place.
There you go.
You're right, God. Heaven is a place on earth. All right, now here we go. Let's start with number 3. And it hurts me to say this, but number 3, I went with the Creed brothers. Who? What's your favorite match?
Consequences and Adonis.
My favorite match is the Dusty Rhodes Tournament Cup thing.
Mark,
when the
what's your
Creed brothers
favorite song
won.
by
Maybe.
Creed?
By Creed, probably Arms Wide Open.
My Sacrifice?
My Sacrifice is a good one.
I will
Higher.
unapologetically sit here and say I went out on my way to buy Creed's greatest hits on vinyl.
They had
Did you?
enough to
I
build a whole vinyl
fucking
album, huh?
Loved Creed. I really
Creed's
did. It's
greatest
a great
hits on vinyl.
Creed's greatest hits.
Was
With
it- was
Arms
it-
Wide Open. What if?
Was it one of those vinyls?
My
that's just
Sack
the
of
one
Rice?
side?
Yeah, it was,
Actually, it's 2 vinyls.
So it's two.
You get side 1, side 2, side 3, and side 4 is actually a graphic with
Who
no
are they
tracks
trying
on
to
it, so they
kid?
can only do 3.
What is it? Do they just have every
All of their
live
songs?
recording of Higher? Like like
You guys
I was
are
gonna say, do they have that? Do
unacceptable.
they have the Dallas Cowboy halftime?
This is unacceptable. You guys are acting like you're the fucking Los Lonely Boys or something.
Brian, name
Lonely
me
Boys.
6 Creed songs that you would consider greatest hits.
Oh,
Because
boy.
that's one side of a vinyl is 6 tracks. You can name me
Oh,
more than 6.
they have really
Wow.
they've really dumbed this down. I think they put
Is it
4
one of
tracks
those like
on each
little
side.
33 records? Is that why there's 4 of them?
That's what it is. It's a
It's the little
45.
33s,
It's a
right?
Let me
single.
pull up the track listing for the vinyl.
Good Lord. Mark, give your
I can't
number
wait.
2 and number 1 while Ryan's pulling up those tracks.
All right, well, Smokey's pulled that up. So number 2, I went with the that American Dragon, Cody Rhodes. Isn't that what he calls himself?
Something like
Because he
that.
walked. Are we going to talk about that today, or are we just going to gloss over it?
What happened?
I think we'll talk about it.
Okay. So I went
Is
with
he going to
Cody.
try to steal Willie the Bomb Richardson's nickname and now become the Urban American Dream?
The Urban American Dream.
Just thought I'd ask for a friend.
I mean, he solved
let that
racism,
happen.
so I think he gets to take that, right?
I mean, he had the first ever mixed race baby, according to sources. So I mean,
That's right. Sources being himself.
According to sources. He also goes by the nickname Sources. Cody Sources Rhodes. They call me Sources. Just call me Sources. And then number 1, my
shit.
sources. I have that Matt Cardona, because he had a great week becoming the National Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion. He beat that big old, what was that? Dick Murdoch. He pinned Dick Murdoch.
He beat Dick Murdoch.
He's
tough
dead.
to do. He had a
Well,
he had
that's
a
probably
couple
why he could
doubles
beat
and
him.
yeah. Well, he was exhausted after he had digging 6 feet down, but he beat him. Took out Dick Murdoch. But Matt Cardona, man, he's really, you know how many belts he has right now in his possession?
How many?
5.
5?
He's got
You're
5.
kidding.
Jesus, I wish
would've-
somebody would have said that.
I would have never have guessed.
Nope, he's got 5 titles in his possession right now. He's the computer champion in Impact. He's got the Warwick Township Championship title. That's a prestigious belt.
He does have
He's got the
that.
Susquehanna Valley title.
He won that from Kim
He's got-
Lemon.
Kim Lemon for that.
He took. Yeah, boy, she's still sour about it, and
Jesus.
he was-
Me too.
Kim Lemon's still sour.
Actually, they changed the name of that
can we make a
Impact
Kim
Computer
Lemon shirt?
Championship.
Yes, yeah. Hey God, if you
Sure.
have any power over our website, can we make a
We want a
Kim Lemon is
shirt.
still sour?
Don't be sour, Kim Lemon
Oh,
shirt.
I thought we were gonna make I hate this fucking show.
Don't be Kim Lemon. Be
That
a
would
roast.
be a great shirt. That one we need
Yeah,
to
we
make.
should also
Kim
make
Lemon.
I hate
We
this-
can make Kim Lemon heads.
Yes, that's perfect.
You know,
With a
put
number
your-
8
Kim
and
Lemon
a
be a
lemon.
rosebud.
Don't beat Kim Lemon. You know who Kim Lemon, who she beat to get that title was Dick Hawksworth. He put up quite a fight. He's awful scrappy. That old bag of bones.
Devin says this show needed God for a long time. Thanks God for showing up. I think you're a little bit too late. Yeah, I think
He's
that may
pissed.
actually be the
Even-
best
even
assessment
God-
Devin's ever had.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying.
My 3. I'll go with Cody Rhodes. I mean, how else can you have the best week ever by getting the hell out of AEW? Am I right? Am I right?
Urban
and he was
American Dream.
He was the
You're right.
president of the company.
He was,
He was like
something
Cy
like that.
Sperling. He was the president and a client.
That's right. My number 2, he had a great interview on SmackDown on Friday. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, because unlike you monsters, I will acknowledge my tribal chief. And number 1, guys, would you believe that this man is currently in possession of 5 titles? 5.
No.
5.
Yeah, but does he have an
2,
AIW title?
3, 4.
That's the Susquehanna Valley title, right? It's also
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
5.
The Knights of Columbus. The Knights
4
of
more
Columbus
good songs than
Championship
Creed had.
of the world.
Jesus.
He'll be
So-
defending the Susquehanna Valley title tonight at the Elks Club in York.
Tomorrow he's defending the Knights of
I heard
Columbus.
Tanya.
title.
Tanya's coming out of retirement to ref that, right?
Only
She needs to.
if you're there to clean up the streamers.
Keep the streamers at home, folks. Keep the streamers at home. So for week 45, Roman Reigns, Damian Priest, and Chris Slade are in 4th place. They get 3 points. Cody Rhodes gets 4 points.
Urban
in
American Dream.
3rd place. Number 2, Gabby Ortiz, 5 points on the week.
She's a sweetheart.
Jesus, my God. Matt Cardona, 23 points. 1st place.
Love it.
This week.
So good.
So for the year, nothing has changed in terms of the top 10 standings. But if you look at the points, your tribal chief still sits up top at 60. But Matt Cardona, 56. Matt Cardona is just 4 points away from 1st place with 7 weeks to go.
If Matt Cardona jumps Roman Reigns within the last 7 weeks, you have to play the entire Hosky song.
We will risk getting shadow banned in Indonesia for that. Absolutely.
What's more upsetting? That Killer Karrion Kross is still on the list, but will eventually get bumped out, or that Braun Breaker is that high on the list after like 2 weeks of NXT that we all watched and just stopped watching.
Yep.
How high is Braun Breaker? Because we need to get him off too.
We need to get both of them off.
Can we just focus on getting Karrion Kross off the list?
Ryan did
stop
try.
putting Roman Reigns on your list.
Ryan, he's my tribal chief.
And he's not going anywhere. Nobody is questioning. He has had a great year.
Ryan,
Karrion Kross.
Ryan, the tribal chief is only
the
4
man.
points in the lead.
Jim, as your tribal chief, you should be embarrassed that Karrion Kross is sharing a top 10 with him. Doing all you can to get him off.
About it.
God, if you can somehow find a way to give me Tim's picks next week, I'll make sure that Karrion Kross doesn't make it.
Karrion
If
Kross
Karrion
hasn't wrestled
Kross
since
deserves
October.
to be in the top 10, he stays in the top 10.
All right.
Braun
All right.
Beaker,
You know what?
MVP.
Mute Devin. Boot him off the show. Not for that. For that.
Oh, Devin.
He has a sound effect.
Devin. Yeah, right. Like you're
He has all of these other things.
What,
And
what
yet
do you
We
he's
can't
hung up.
put.
Ungrateful.
Like
He's
how
hung
we
up.
should
That's funny.
Sounds like Chris
Can't put a
Benoit
thud
joke
on a
I've ever heard
T-shirt.
right,
Actually,
like
I guess we could just make an extra long T-shirt and just put the word "thud" right at the groin. Got to be a
It'd be
Philly
like
soda
the-
extra long.
so you know how there was the John Cena T-shirt, like the champ lives here or whatever, and it was pointing down towards the belt. We'll just do thud with a down arrow
Down
and
arrow.
There
nothing.
you go.
No championship belt below, and actually just put it at the bottom of the front of the shirt.
Matt, I found the track listing for the Creed Greatest Hits vinyl.
Oh Lord,
Oh boy,
They are
there
only
we go.
putting 4 songs on each side of the vinyl.
that makes sense.
It's probably
So
the
what are the
extended
three
version of
tracks?
the song.
So side 1, it's Torn. It's like one of their first.
I'm gonna hold up a
That's
finger.
the Natalie
for-
Imbruglia song, isn't it?
for-
No,
for songs
song-
that I
They
know.
did a cover.
Song one-
my
song one is
own
Hosty.
prison. That's from I think their
Okay.
first album as well.
Don't
What's this
remember that
life
one.
for?
Nope.
Oh, fuck you, you do.
I don't know any of these songs so far.
Jim, pull up What's This Life For. You absolutely. What's This Life For? You fucking know that song.
That's
I mean, I think you just hit it, right?
And then the song One, but
That
it's
one I
not
know.
the one. Oh, so you know one.
I know one. I've heard that one.
Okay.
It's not
You have to
Metallica.
flip your vinyl because you've already gone through 4 whole
Yeah,
songs.
we're on B side now.
How many minutes are between each track on that vinyl?
It's so long.
Just long.
Are they putting like Scott Sapp's memoirs between the tracks? Or what?
See, the thing is, it's the duration of the T-shirt for Devin. We just put it on the vinyl for Creed. It's the length of
going. Are you ready?
I've never heard this song.
Oh, shut up!
You have never heard this song. Never.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Jim, are you ready, please? Because you've absolutely heard that.
I said,
the song-
"Are you ready?"
I have heard
God's
that.
ready.
That is
Oh my God.
that is where Triple H took that from. The song "Higher."
Okay. We're at 2.
Oh yeah, higher.
With arms.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta get to the chorus here, right? Yeah.
Okay, I have heard that one.
Right. For what's
Wasn't
2?
that for Monday Night Football?
For what's 2?
What's to what? And then with arms wide open. Did I say that one?
Okay. I've heard
Yeah.
with arms
And then
wide open.
what if? Obviously, what if? And then we
Arms wide open.
take that vinyl out. because
Throw
we
that
got
one out the
through 8
window
songs.
at 45 miles an hour.
Yeet.
And now with this new vinyl, you have to make sure not to put the graphic side up because there's no music. It's just a doodle. You have to flip it to the track where you put
It's
your
just a
needle
long
on.
record scratch.
That's all
You're
it
gonna
is.
ruin your needle.
One last breath.
Please make it stop.
I do not know One Last Breath.
Okay, Jim. Again, you just gotta have to keep looking up Creed songs. I'm sorry, this will ruin your Pandora playlist, but whatever we have to do.
Just keep bringing it up on.
And then songs I'm not even familiar with: "Don't Stop Dancing" and the song "Bullets."
Oh. Don't stop dancing.
Okay. I didn't know that was the end of the song.
Oh, I know that one. I didn't know that.
I just learned that I was thinking, not drinking.
So then we went no, "Don't Stop Dancing" and "Bullets," which by this time, if you haven't loaded your head with it, you're doing really good. Apparently, then we have "My Sacrifice."
Okay, I know that.
Chris Benoit.
Such a good song.
And then the song "Weathered."
Don't know that one.
So
How do you?
know
How does
know
one
7
side?
of
How
them.
does one side have a song that has bullets and then a sacrifice, and it isn't the side that has Chris Benoit's picture on it?
And it also has One Last Breath, right?
It has one last
man?
breath. Don't Stop Dancing, Bullets, My Sacrifice, Weathered.
Yes, you're supposed to die by the time you get to that one. You've made it through the first 2 sides.
Let me see if I
You've
can try to
weathered.
find
Pull the trigger.
the picture of the actual vinyl.
If you've made it to this point of the Creed record and you haven't killed
Get the gun out of your drawer and shoot.
and just
Now, is Weathered, is that song a tribute to Kim Lemon's face?
Jeez, Mark.
wow.
Behave.
Mark. No,
She's a
she
sweet
actually.
lady.
You know what? No.
Her skin on her face is pulled so tight she can play the drums on it.
So that's where we end week 45.
Since John Moxley, Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These 5 guys on Facebook are gonna take on. We come Thursday, brings to you the
The wrestler
wrestler of the week.
The wombat poop of the
The 3
week.
count question of the week.
Fuck. I wasn't ready for that.
I had to mute Mark so I could do it.
I know, I was trying to do it. I'll let
I
God
was
take
waiting for
take his
Mark.
spot.
I'm like, well, I guess Mark's not doing it this week.
Before
God
before we
stepped in.
jump
It was a
into
miracle. It's a miracle, Jim.
Before we jump in, I did pull up the Wikipedia page for this Creed Greatest Hits.
Oh,
So it went double platinum in New Zealand and peaked at number 2 in the weekly charts, selling 30,000 copies.
It went double white. It went double white toast.
Wow.
So it doesn't take much to be a platinum selling album in New Zealand. You have to sell 15,000 copies, apparently.
That's
I just sent a
aluminum.
picture of the one like disc in there.
Did you send it to God? God might be able to.
I sent it in
God?
the 3 Count Thursday group chat. Let me see if
I'm
I
pretty
can
sure God can access that.
drop
I'm
that.
very upset that I'm not part of that chat. I don't get to see this stuff, so I got to put it on here. So I can see
What can I access?
Yeah, we should put Big Mac in there.
3 Count
That's
Thursday
God.
chat. There's a picture of the vinyl, the Creed.
It's really
vinyl.
it's hard to see. Apparently,
What is it supposed to be?
It's
Just says
it's a really
Creed?
bad. It's a bad tattoo.
Mango chili.
It says Creed
Ooh.
greatest hits, and then I think
Margarita
it's just
style.
it's like a bad. It's like a
Now,
Tom Cruise
Ryan,
tattoo.
does that do anything for you? I know you're a Truly guy. If you're gonna have
what was the flavor? I
it was
wasn't
a
looking.
mango chili.
Mango chili.
Mango chili. No,
Mango
Margarita
chili
style.
margarita style.
I enjoy like the fruit punches.
Have you
That
checked
was-
out the iced tea ones yet?
I have not. No, that's probably going to be more of a summer thing for old Ryan.
Possibly.
Oh,
what?
that's-
in
that
the
one worked well.
fresh hell is
Now,
this?
what happened?
There
Oh,
we
there
go.
it is.
There it
There
is.
it is.
Oh, look at
Nope.
that with us on the side there. I almost kind of like
It's
that.
got like
I
it's like
like it.
got a it says Creed up there, greatest hit, and like Tyson Tomko's
That's
tattoo.
Just
Exclusive at Walmart. You had to
I guess
buy
it
that?
was.
Things sucked.
I mean,
I'm actually kind of surprised that Walmart sells vinyl at all. It seems a little highbrow for that store.
I mean,
Yeah,
they are
do have a
selling
vinyl section.
exclusive Funkos, so I mean,
Matt, it's
That's
a
not brand though.
Creed
Those-
vinyl. Okay, I don't know how highbrow Creed vinyl is.
Yeah, I mean they probably sell a lot of Creed vinyls. They have the Charlie Daniels Band greatest hits on vinyl, and like 13
Ryan,
of like the
there's
26
got-
Leonard
there's gotta
Skinner albums.
there's
Have
got
you
to be
found-
a CCR vinyl in there.
Have you
There has to
found
be a CCR
Little
vinyl.
Billy's Christmas vinyl at Walmart? yet?
Unfortunately, I have not. Boy, that would
Hillbilly.
be a great selling one though.
No, not
I did just
Hillbilly.
get Christmas vinyls on clearance.
Check that out.
Jackson
You
5's
should,
Christmas
you should
vinyl.
hear Hillbilly's rendition of "Oh Holy Night." It's not Christmas until Hillbilly and the Carolers come out and sing "Oh Holy Night."
Oh,
Now,
holy
Mark,
shit.
I'm gonna play a little behind the curtain here, but we absolutely need to record a Hillbilly Christmas song next year.
Yes,
We do absolutely.
Like
Oh,
that
holy
screams
God.
Patreon exclusive.
That you got to get enough to make the vinyl so we can outsell Creed in New Zealand.
Yeah, if
Oh,
we
that
sell
won't
one
be
of
hard to
them,
do.
I think we'll do that.
Shouldn't be hard.
Quadruple
We could probably
aluminum
sell-
boys. Let's
we could
go.
sell 15,000 and be a platinum selling recording artist in New
Easily.
Zealand.
Easily.
37,000 aluminum.
So
The New Zealanders would love Hillbilly.
would they?
I
I
think
mean,
they
they
would.
like Bjork. I mean, I don't think.
I think he'd fit right in.
Bajork.
Bajork.
He does. He comes from a land
Bajorker.
down under.
So can we? Okay, can we try and find a way to make
What
Bjork
will we do next?
with like the beard and the Viking
Bjorker?
helmet, and the Bajorker?
I love
The
that.
Bjorker.
T-shirt, please. Can we
Us.
figure that out?
Us.
If we have to enlist an
Us.
Who's
He
the
could be Mr.
the
Fuji.
Bajorker.
Bjorker. Smokey,
who's
you
the
could be
Twitter
Mr.
guy that
Fuji.
does that?
Oh,
He does all the
God.
funny stuff. The funny.
If you get that shirt posted, I'm buying it and wearing it when I'm on this.
The Bajorker. Love it.
The Berserker.
Husk.
Could it just Smokey up like Mr. Fuji? Ah, you're very good. My Berserker. He comes to get you, Hercules Hernandez.
Oh my God!
Oh, we.
Hush. Hush. And he'll just be standing there going, hush. Hush. Hush.
Just go to break, Jim. Just do the break.
Hush. Hush. Give me another chorus. Hush. Oh, holy night! The stars are brightly shining. It was the night of our dear Savior's birth.
My God.
Why we can't have nice things? Where's God when you need him? He's
He
like
left.
the police.
He
He'll be
left.
around
Can't
when you
breathe
need him.
either.
That sound you heard was God killing you, bro.
Good
Jeez,
Lord.
Jim.
That's
Oh
awful.
God!
I mean, the voice said 3 count God, not like God.
Oh, not
Okay.
the actual
Did he?
the
Did he?
eternal
Did he?
being.
Did he do it like Chris Benoit though? Did he just?
Oh.
God, do they have? Never mind.
Husk.
Husk. Husk.
So this past Monday,
Husk.
completely changed.
We're really gonna try to power through this. All right.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. Was Valentine's Day, and just in light of Valentine's Day, I figured. Well, first off, I think it's only proper.
You can't just go and introduce Mike Kanellis without playing his beautiful
only
new
way- right
entrance
way.
music. I guess it's all up to good old Stone Cold. Here's to the greatest love I've ever known. I'm burning up in your love. What? Burning up in your love. What? Burning up in your love. What? Burning up inside your love. Man, that made me emotional. Coco's gotta go. I got something.
God, God's got his cigarette lighter out.
Sure does. So I think it was WWE
Brock's
on
impression's really good.
It's impressive. It was the WWE on Fox, I believe, put out a graphic with the 8 couples. I don't think there are any other ones in the WWE. They had Miz and Maurice, Edge and Beth Phoenix, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, Seth freaking Rollins and Becky Lynch, Montez Ford, Bianca Belair, Jimmy Uso and Naomi, Corey Graves and Carmella, Tyson Kidd and Natalia. If there's any others that the list didn't include, but I thought let's just steal this one. Because again, the less work we have to do as possible. If you ever want to submit topics for our question of the week, hit us up on social media at 3 Count Thursday, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you, Mark. Who is the best couple in the WWE? Does anybody want to start us off with their thoughts?
Yeah, I can start again if that's okay. I was gonna originally put it breaks my heart because I put Dana Brooke and Reggie, but you saw how that turned out. And then I put, obviously the answer is Mike and Maria Kanellis, hoping you would play that song, but you already beat me to that.
Got you on that one.
Now I have to give my real answer, which is clearly not Tyson Kidd and Natalia.
No,
I think
it's to even have them on there.
I mean, they're a WWE couple, Matt. I mean, that's
is he though? Like he's backstage.
Yeah, Natalia's a great pair on her own. She doesn't need Tyson Kidd. Oh, you're talking about? Never mind. Sorry, Grandma.
So yeah, Seth. I think it's what a song, man.
It actually is so good.
It really is.
This song is really good.
This song is a banger.
You even got like
what a song.
80s production. Big echoey.
That'd be a good song to play at a wedding.
It would be great.
It absolutely would be.
If I ever can convince Mrs. Big Jim to renew our vows, I'm going to make a hard pitch for this one.
And I'm going to ask and make sure the DJ has the Imperium theme.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we would walk into.
You can thank me later.
It'll be a short reception.
Isn't
Could be like
he's
Big
in a
Jim
he's
from
in a
Dalton.
relationship, right, with Ginny?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
He's with Jimmy.
I don't think that's like announced or known though, is it? Like
They share
I mean,
stuff on
we
their
all
social
knew about it.
medias.
I mean,
don't
they've
think,
never
like-
officially announced Corey Graves and Carmella.
I guess they did now. But the answer is I think you got to go where the gold goes, and I think the answer is Seth and Becky. I really would put my money on the Freakins.
The freaking family, huh?
Mr. and Mrs. Freakin.
The whole freaking family. I mean, it's a good answer. It's a good answer. Any other thoughts, Matt?
It's tough to really.
Tyson and Natty. I agree. Mike, go ahead.
I like how that echoes in the bowl.
No, Matt, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's tough to say Triple H and Stephanie at this point, just because we don't know what's going on with Triple H.
Are we sure he's not dead?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe he's passed.
He
definitely did create women's wrestling.
He's not here.
Stephanie did do
Okay,
that.
so he's still on.
Stephanie's not here.
God can confirm he ain't there.
Oh.
Wow,
that's
I wouldn't.
good.
I wouldn't imagine he would be. All things
Yeah,
God did a quick
considered.
inventory.
But maybe Stephanie and Shane are at weekend at Bernie's with Triple H, and he's just. I said the name. You didn't even play the.
Did you say
track.
the full name?
Oh, he
Moment's
did.
passed. The moment has passed.
All right. Well, if we hear it again,
No, we won't. It's too late
You
because
mean
I already
you
said
mean
it.
Shane
You know
McMahon?
what? Right. I don't even want to say it. You can't play it now. I'm with Matt on this.
Bro, I'm the host.
I get it.
Off.
I just want to let you
All
know
right,
I'm
Ernest.
disappointed.
Abusing your power.
Look, all I can do is restart it, God. I
You can
can't.
hit a different button.
God's upset.
It just continues to play, God.
Unplug the computer.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Just shut
All right.
down.
All right,
the
Ernest.
show.
All right, fine.
Well, if you started, finish it.
Okay.
That's not the first time Big Jim's heard that. Thank God for that Imperial music.
But usually, if you start foot and then I'm done. Like it doesn't even. She doesn't even get to finish the sentence. Actually.
Well, I was going to say Edge and Beth Phoenix, but then I saw Devin said that. So I'm going to go with Cody and Brandy Rhodes since they will be back in the company. In a few weeks.
Yes. Perfect. Big Mike, you want to give your answer?
I think at number one, I'm gonna also agree with the frickin' family. Second place, I have the Montez Ford Bianca Belair because she never needed him at all, but he's still there. So kudos to him for sticking by her side. And then honorable mention to two honorable mentions. Number one, Dexter Lumis and Indy Hartwell, because how can you not mention NXT's greatest power couple, obviously.
So
and
good.
second,
I love that.
Second, this couple recently broke up, but I think they may get back together at some point. Tommaso Ciampa and Goldie.
Tomato chips.
Good one. That's a good one.
I don't know if those two will ever get back together again. I mean,
not the way they're
Maybe
driving
not that Goldie.
NXT into the ground.
I'd say maybe Goldie's intercontinental cousin. I don't know. Maybe
It's United. It's United States
Intercontinental
cousin.
cousin.
I mean, or with the way some call-ups have been going lately, it may be Goldie's like stepbrother, the TNT Championship. I don't know.
I heard it's explosive.
I'm just throwing some ideas out there.
I know Mike. Hello.
Mark, you want to give your best couple in the WWE?
My best
Tell us-
couple. Well,
Tell us why it's Natty and Tyson Kidd.
well, I'd like to say Natty. There it is. I was waiting for that. You almost done in there, Natty. Boy, keep her away from an open flame tonight. I'll tell you what. Man. We're gonna need a triple potty bypass by the time she's done. Mark, can you hand me some more toilet paper? I got you, Natty. She's gonna need a mop.
So dumb.
I'll make a wet bottom too. How you like that?
Thank God she's in the bathroom for a wet bottom. Sassafras. So the best couple, I like the pairing of when they took Maurice and they put the Miz, they put them together. I like that because then they got married in real life. No, wait a minute, they're married in real life first.
Close enough.
But it's close. But I like the Miz and Maurice because their power couple, that power couple, has expanded beyond the World Wrestling Entertainment.
It did. It has.
Just like Cody Rhodes and Brandy.
It's true. Maybe it'll be dueling reality shows. Maybe they'll do WWE's version of was it Trading Spouses or whatever? Wife swap.
Oh yeah, that'd be wife swap.
Well, they're going to have to fill all that time for Total Divas and Total Bellas now that they don't have any Divas or Bellas. So
yeah, I mean, well, Bellas maybe. I don't know.
I just saw today Nikki said she's not doing a full return again to wrestling.
I don't think they would put Daniel Bryan Danielson on a WWE labeled show.
That's true. That is
I
true.
I could see the dancing guy, but not Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, the dancing man.
Daniel Bryanson.
Wasn't that a Creed song?
The American Dragons.
I mean, isn't that
Creed song
true every week, Kevin? That Mark is the MVP of the show.
That's why he has his own shirt.
Yeah, you can get that shirt at tpublic.com.
I love that everything happens just to the right of Mark. Like everything in the world happens just to the right over Mark's shoulder. That's where Natty's at. That's where Hillbilly's at. That's where.
And then over his left shoulder is an old buzzard lives here sign.
Yeah, that's about right. And some Beanie Babies or something. It looks.
There's Beanie Babies.
Did you pick them up at Ruts this week, Mark?
No, that's the spotted elephant. I want him out of a claw machine. He's from the Island of Misfit Toys.
Mark turning to his right is like the guy from Home Improvement that couldn't see over the fence. All you can see was his eyes. You can never see his face.
Hector. What was his name? Hector.
It was definitely Wilson.
Wilson. It was definitely Wilson. Paying homage to Not the Tool Man.
That's right. That is
Unlike the season finale, he came around the fence and you saw his mouth, and it was like, oh, that's fucking lame.
I don't think so, Tim.
All right.
You didn't think it was lame?
I thought it was lame. I thought he would have a wildly disfigured chin.
No, he
was just a normal-faced man.
Actually fairly young-looking guy for his
he has like the beard like Forrest Gump when he just was running.
I was so disappointed.
Wasn't he in that movie Castaway?
That was
Wilson. No, Wilson was in there.
Mine. I mean, it's simple. Miz never loses. This is easily Miz and Maurice, 100%.
I like him a lot.
I mean, power couple in the WWE. They got the reality show. I mean, it's
Mandy Rose and Sabby Piscatelli.
I have no idea who that is.
I have no idea.
No idea who that is.
That guy that used to play football for like the Buccaneers, who tried to be a wrestler and got hurt like 7 times.
Is he even with the company anymore?
No, they definitely let him go like 7 years ago.
I was gonna say,
was that his real name?
Yeah,
Mandy Piscatelli.
Yeah, I think it's Sabby Piscatelli.
and so we're talking
Tino Sabatelli.
They called him Tino Sabatelli in the WWE.
That was his wrestling name.
Oh, okay. I thought that was his shoot name. I didn't know that.
No, because on his Instagram it definitely says Sabby, and I think it's Sabby Piscatelli.
Good.
Oh no
Sabby
shit.
Piscatelli.
You pulled that up real quick. You a big Sabby Piscatelli fan?
the only account he follows.
I'm a great Mandy Rose fan, and that's.
I mean,
oh, look at my Valentine. It's like pictures of him like hugging her with both of his hands implanted into her ass. So I mean, you just start paying attention to things, I guess.
Are we taking a break? I got to take a piss.
Yeah, let's.
We can take a break.
I'm gonna call it as I see it right now. You got to buy your shirts. I gotta go pee pee.
That's fine. Yeah, go buy the shirts. We'll come back with much more. God only knows what's going to happen on the second half. 3 Count Thursday Live.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
You're listening to NGSC Sports Radio. Hear us live on ngscsports.com, where you can get awesome analysis on all things sports. Or check out our podcasts on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, and much more. For our latest videos, subscribe to NGSC Sports YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at NGSC Sports, and like us on Facebook. NGSC Sports. We never stop.
Are you looking for a place to listen to your favorite music and sports? Look no further. WLSN, the Lieb Sports and Music Network, is a web-based music and sports network. Our network was created to provide authentic, high-energy entertainment through live streaming to a national audience. We play popular music while hosting podcasts from all over the world. Curious? Check us out on the web at liebsports.com. That's LEEIB sports.com. Or find us on the TuneIn Radio app. Got Alexa? Just say, Alexa, play WLSN on TuneIn. WLSN is America's #1 blog-themed sports and music network.
Welcome back to Count Thursday, February the 17th, 2022. We are glad to be with you. If you're, I'll put it to you this way: if you're still with us this week, you deserve some sort of fucking award, because, my goodness, this has been an adventurous show, and we're having fun. So stick with us. Give us a like and a share. We'd appreciate that, and interact with us as our pal Devin always does on a Thursday night, of course. There was some big news in the wrestling world this week, as it came out on Tuesday, I believe, that Cody and Brandy Rhodes are no longer a part of AEW. In a statement from Tony Khan and AEW, just that they thanked Cody and Brandy for all the years and helping get AEW off the ground, but that they've kind of agreed to part ways. And then Cody and Brandy released their own statements, and we knew as of a couple of weeks ago that Cody was without a contract, that he was a what is that, the Springfield Horseshoes? What the hell?
How are they doing this season?
What is that? Is that
Is that the Jeff Jarrett team?
Yep, that is Jeff Jarrett's minor league baseball team.
Wait, Jeff Jarrett has a minor league baseball team?
He has bought into the Springfield, Missouri team.
No kidding.
They are the Springfield Lucky Horseshoes.
Is there some Conrad Thompson money as a part of that purchasing?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. There's like 4 or 5 different logos, and all of them are vastly entertaining.
I will have to look into that a bit.
You think Jared will have the umpires calling, "That's safe, that's S-A, ha-ha, S-E, safe"? That would be entertaining. That would get, you know what that would do? That would put some butts in seats, is what that would do.
How would they even hear that, Mark?
Are they going to have
Well-
the umpire mic'd?
They're gonna have a mic. That's a ball. That's B-A.
Is that like a
double L.
cheeseburger?
Ball.
What is that? Is that a burger? I love those logos. I love and hate them at the same time.
I kind of love the Springfield with like the penny.
Is what league is that in?
They
just
are
like a-
in
Single A?
they're in the what they call the prospect league. So whenever MLB cut all of their like half of those minor league affiliates, they started a prospect league. It also includes the River Dragons, the Burlington Bees, the Cape Catfish, the Oklahoma City Kings, the what the hell is that? The Lumber Kings, the Danville Danes, the Pistol Shrimps.
The Pistol Shrimps?
Isn't that what they used to call you in high school, Smokey? Hey, there's old Pistol Shrimp. Get a
The
little
Miners,
Pistol Shrimp over there.
the Sliders, Rex Baseball, the Gems, the Hoots, the Corn Belters, the Aviators, and the Mill Rats.
The Mill
It's a
Rat.
huge league.
Good God. That is a big league.
There's some
I kind of want to see what this is because I'm going to do some research. You guys.
All right. We will talk amongst ourselves. But Cody and Brandy out of AEW. And why don't we start there? There's plenty of rumors about where they may end up. But Cody was already gone. I think at least I had kind of assumed that he was, maybe going to play around on the indies a bit, maybe show up on Impact. I know we had the rumors of the Royal Rumble, but I figured that, okay, he's going to go around a little bit and then he's just going to end up re-signing with AEW. I did not expect Cody and Brandy to be gone from AEW. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't I didn't expect this announcement this week. Not even getting into yet the rumors of where they may be ending up, but just that he's out, that they are out of AEW.
Yeah, they say Brandy, you're a fine girl.
I guess with Brandy,
what a good wife you would be.
Such a fun.
Brian, that's really Mark's thing. Like, I don't know what we're trying to do here.
That
like
is
if we're all just going to start
easily
stealing each other's bits.
One of my favorite
That's gimmick
70s
infringement.
song. Looking Glass is highly underrated and should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's a great song. I'm just saying, like that's not your thing.
I don't feel like that was Mark's bit.
You're out of bounds.
Really?
Yeah.
You feel like that's Mark's bit.
100%.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I went out and bought the Looking Glass Greatest Hits on vinyl this week. So take that. All their hits are on there. Brandy.
Are you serious?
Brandy with one eye. I am serious, Mark. Brandy with a Y. Brandy with an IE. It's all on there.
See, Ryan, your thing would be more like to be confused and like start naming other Looking Glasses. Like now, Mark, are you talking about the Alice in Wonderland story chain? That would be more of a Ryan comment.
I
You
agree.
think I would go the route of an obscure Alice in Wonderland?
That would be more the direction I see you going than song lyrics.
I feel like you are now intentionally trying to confuse me.
Well, I'll confuse you further. Working at a Looking Glass factory is a job I could really see you doing, Smokey.
Oh my God. See, this is what happens when you
Or
start
you
to
can see
play
yourself
off the
doing, I
topic.
should say.
This is the kind of thing that happens. I'm trying to talk about
We're
Brandy
trying
and
to talk about
Cody
Brandy
being out of
Rhodes.
AEW, and we end
Then
up with
Smokey takes
one of
this,
these again.
talking about Brandy's a fine girl and Looking Glasses. Then Alice in Wonderland came up and the White Rabbit. Jim's as mad as a hatter right now. Okay, can we just calm down? Jim, off with their heads.
This is on you, Ryan. It's all on you.
I don't have a comment.
very
I
upset.
don't care. It's business. People leave companies. I don't know. They updated the Wikipedia. Brandy's no longer the CFO. That's all that's
you
all I can know
serious?
about the issue. She's not.
What was the
She's no longer the
subscription package they had? Wasn't it called Heels or something?
Heels.
Deals with a Z.
Wonder who's running that now.
Also, who was the sexist son of a bitch that made this background? Cody in a suit and Brandy in hardly nothing and her gear? Come on, Jim. We see this.
Come
You're
on,
the
Jim.
host.
You're not
You
fooling
should
anyone,
answer for
Jim.
this.
See, now, Jim, that's Ryan's bit that you're infringing upon.
Can you, Mike? Can you put that up one more? What did that say? The pants?
The pants. Oh, the paints.
Oh, the paints. Okay.
At first, okay, so this is the one that confused me whenever I was reading, because I didn't read this team off. At one point, I started looking, I thought it said hard in the paints. I was like, who the hell names their team?
That's favorite baseball
team. Yeah,
I knew it. I knew that was coming. Yep.
I had to look because I was like, who names their team hard in the paints?
Maybe they're
Where's
sponsored by
that team
Valspar.
from?
I'm going to look. Hold on.
From the head.
Was that part of that league?
Yeah, it's Chillicothe, Ohio.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful this time of year.
I bet Chase has heard of that team.
They play in the VA Memorial Stadium, which was built in 1954, has a capacity
That's
of
actually where
4,000
Chase
people.
lives, in the dugout.
The zoo's right out back.
Matt or Mike or Mark, any thoughts about Cody and Brandy being out in AEW?
Shocking, I guess, but not as shocking due to hearing about how much they were at ends with either other members of the, CFO chain or Tony himself. I've talked to Joe, and we're going to talk about it on the show tonight. I think an off the wall thing here for Cody is not to go to WWE, because I feel at this point for Cody to go somewhere, he's going to have some kind of booking power. Obviously, he's not getting that on Raw or SmackDown, and I wouldn't hold my breath that they would give that to him on the bioluminescent brand either. So I was thinking, and something that I think could make sense for Cody to achieve, potentially following his father's footsteps, would be to buy in to Sinclair Broadcasting and go during the Ring of Honor relaunch shortly after WrestleMania, show up at that show, challenge Jonathan Gresham, who I believe is going to beat Bandito to walk out of Supercard of Honor with both titles, and him take the book from Delirious or help Delirious or whatever that is. But I just, if he shows back up in WWE, I think they're going to try to strike and get him into a main event as quick as possible. Seeing how he's the first defector from AEW back to WWE in general. But if he wants something more booking related, I think if he jumped to Ring of Honor and kind of invested some of that $3 million annually that he was making from AEW into a percentage of the company and potentially booking power, he could use that to push his lineage towards what his father was doing at WCW at the time that he finally quit wrestling.
Yeah, I saw somebody say that, like, they think if he goes to WWE that, he's immediately going to get buried at the bottom of the roster. And
no chance.
Yeah.
No chance.
If he, like, and I'm like, I see the complete opposite. I think if he goes to WWE, that has strapping the rocket to him written all over it.
If he shows up before WrestleMania, he defeats Bobby Lashley and walks out of Dallas with a title.
Bobby, really?
They're strapping the rocket ship to him. What are you waiting for?
Why would you not? Yeah,
that's true. If you're
going to do it, just fucking punt the goddamn thing and do it. Don't dick foot around it. Just here it is.
What about bring back the mixed match challenge and him and Brandy win that?
Unfortunately,
putting a rocket
unfortunately, they would have to face off against Miz and Maurice, and Jim has already confirmed that the Miz never loses. So,
the main event could happen on Level Up.
A match.
Ooh,
he
Level
can
Up.
lose a tournament, but he still don't lose. Like he can lose in the ring.
NXT 3.0 Level Up.
Level Up.
Just all mixed match challenges, and that's
only
where
if
Cody
they
will
can
be
get
featured.
Adam
live
back.
from the Nightmare Factory.
Sure.
Only if they can
You
get
say
Adam
Her.
Sure back to team with Alexa Bliss.
He's controlling his own narrative, Jim.
He is. Well, why couldn't he show up then if he controls his own?
He could.
That's a good point.
I mean, if he just
I feel
shows up.
I feel like they need to bring back Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green for that, just so they can flip everybody off on the way out.
Cardona, I could deal with, but do you have to bring Chelsea with you, even if it is a mixed match challenge?
I mean,
Jim, what has Chelsea ever done to you?
I mean,
didn't she block you on Twitter?
No. Plenty of people have blocked me on Twitter. I don't think she has yet.
Keyword.
Yet.
There's always a yet. There's always a yet. Devin, he says, I'm going to be honest. When Cody was working without a contract, I kind of seen this coming. I mean, I don't know. I really didn't. Like, I don't know. I
figured
just
it would happen eventually. I didn't think it would happen now, but it seemed like it would be the path that they would eventually take, with Cody wanting to have more control than I think any company would want a star to have. So
I will say this though about Cody with the star having control. He at least booked himself into something where I'm never fighting for the title, and he never fought for the title. Like, at least he kept good on that stipulation. At least, like.
And now that he's left, he can come back and fight for the title.
Correct.
Ah.
It resets the clock.
What's going on, Lou? Lou checking in with us.
Hey, Lou, what's new?
So the rumor is that he's going to end up in WWE. The prevailing belief is that, or at least the latest report I saw today, is that Brandy is not going to be going to the WWE. It's just going to be Cody that will sign with the WWE. That will remain to be seen. If he signs with WWE, does it hurt AEW at all that one of their EVPs, the guys that were starting the whole damn thing, leaves?
No, because he's not part of the Samoan dynasty, so they won't do shit with him anyway.
I'm gonna say it does hurt them, but it doesn't hurt them because Cody is leaving. I think it hurts them because it's like the crack in the foundation of AEW. Like everything's been kumbaya, kumbaya, kumbaya. You know, everybody, we're working through our inner problems. You know, we all have each other's backs. And then it's just like, wham, out of left field. The guy who's like the executive vice president and who's been TNT champion and has been out in the community doing all the community research stuff, like, gone. Like, not even like hey, Cody's trying to sit down and have a conversation. I wonder what's going to happen. It was just like, here's my statement. He's gone. Let's move on. Done and over with. And everyone that's saying like, hey, this is a work. He's going to show up in 2 weeks at Revolution. No. And if he does show up, this looks even worse. Because how do you put out official statements saying like, hey, thanks for everything you did. Best of luck in whatever you decide to do next. And then Cody comes out with, hey, I loved my time there, but I'm going to go do me. Doing you showing up in 2 fucking weeks? Like,
well, right. And I mean, even if you get
it's almost like having an exploding ring that doesn't explode. They would never do that.
Heck no.
But like, even if you get the, like the locker room, because everybody's tweeting out like, thank yous to Cody and Brandy. Like the AEW roster is showing out and supporting Cody and Brandy this week and like thanking them for everything. Like, either Tony Khan worked his whole locker room, or like the whole locker room. I mean, the whole locker room's in on it, and it is a work. Which, I mean, then you're just working the fans. Which, it is the business is a work. Like.
But you've also then worked your like official press releases, like
that's
Big
kind
Mac
of
said. Like that's what you
kind of
can't
where the
do
problem
that.
is. Yeah,
You can't work
that's
legitimate news.
I said that to Joe yesterday. I was like, that's a line in the sand where it's like working us and saying like, hey, he's going away is one thing, but to put out like an official letterhead like, hey, he's gone, we wish him the best, Brandy's gone. We wish her the best. You know, we're going to keep going. And then him doing the, I appreciate everybody who's been here since day one thing. Like, doing the official press head is where it's like, if you go now and basically turn your back on the press head, now I'm like, I'm never taking anything serious if they ever release news-wise ever again. Like, hey, I'm putting out this press release because one of our guys told a child that he hope he gets his hand chopped off in a blender. We need to say this is all a work. It's not like I'm not taking you serious that you actually care about this because you fucking worked us 3 months ago with a Cody Rhodes I'm here but I'm not here thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I think, and not that it necessarily hurts or helps, because I don't necessarily think it. For me, I don't think it hurts or helps either way. I think it's just, this is business. This is like, and we've been talking about the fact that, you know, some of these original deals are going away. You know, some of these original deals are expiring. Some people aren't going to be retained. Tony's been telling us that. Like, it's the wrestling business. Like that's just facts. It's a little bit more when it's one of the original people that put the company together, but like, I'm curious to see if he ends up back in WWE, if Brandy ends up back in WWE with Cody. But like, is this the first? Is this the first one to go to WWE from AEW?
I think the thing that lingers with me in all of it is, if this was Jericho's contract ending and they put out the press release and Jericho was like, yeah, I'm going to go do my own thing. I'm going to go tour with Fozzy, you know, awesome. Got to love it. You know, cool. Jericho's going to go do his own thing. But the Cody situation, like, he's one of the executive vice presidents. He was one of 5 guys that sat in a building, pitched this idea, got the financial backing of Tony Khan, went to the Turner broadcast family, got all this content stuff, and then was just like, you know what? I'm out. We're not coming to a contract. I'm going to take my ball. I'm going home. That means, like, what other cracks in the foundation are there? Is Tony Khan becoming, like, unlistened? Like, is he the Vince McMahon now where it's like he doesn't want to listen to his opinion if it isn't Kenny Omega or if it isn't the Young Bucks? So basically the QT Marshalls and the Dustin Rhodes, Cody Rhodes are basically now like, yeah, I'll get to you whenever I have time after the 37th match on AEW Dark Revolution Elevation Live, fucking whatever the fuck we're calling it now.
Live to tape on YouTube.
Exactly. So it's there's questions there. And is this a crack in the foundation, or is this Cody was always the bad seed and the other 4 have basically been like, yeah, whatever you need, Tony. And it's just kind of now Cody's like, wow, thought we were doing this, and like Tony was the guy that was like over here that was going to be our financial help. And now it's just like, you guys are basically telling me to go fuck myself. And you know what? Fine, then I'm going to go do whatever I want.
Yeah, and I mean, when we're seeing Tony Khan, you know, tweet out as wrestlers' contracts are expiring and stuff like that, when we're seeing kind of tweets sometimes from, or like statements from Tony Khan when he goes on like radio shows or whatever, and kind of like implying that like the people who aren't being re-signed like aren't good enough and stuff like that, like, you know, and here's the thing, like, I get in a way what he's saying. Like, every business owner makes a decision with, you know, hiring, firing, or when there's contract decisions. Like, do I see this continuing to work with this person's, you know, talent level, and this person, does this person fit what we're doing moving beyond this point? And if Tony says no, that's fine. But like, you know, there's a big difference between we wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors and this person's not good enough to get re-signed. So it's going to be kind of a curious thing to watch.
They've scrubbed Cody pretty much from their websites now, correct? He's no longer on the roster.
Yeah, roster page. He was out of the. They
don't have an alumni page. I actually just clicked on the careers. If you go to the bottom of their website and go to careers, AEW is a wrestling promotion founded in 2019 and is headquartered in Jacksonville, Florida. AEW's current talent roster includes established superstars such as Chris Jericho, Cody Rhodes, the legendary Sting. So they've yet to update that. It's 2 days, but they've yet to update like their now hiring page.
Okay.
I thought it was going to have Brandy's CFO position.
They're going to rush to update this because later on in that same paragraph as who we are, it goes on to say AEW programming includes a live weekly television show on TNT from 8 to 10 Eastern on Wednesday nights, and no mention of Rampage. So they've not updated their TNT. I mean, how long have they been on TBS?
Well, they've been on TBS for at least 2 months.
Like, this is just things that, like, the WWE doesn't get caught with. They just don't do this.
I mean, every so often...
It's not big, but, like...
Every so often, there'll be a disconnect when somebody moves from Raw to SmackDown, or somebody inevitably loses either their first or last name or something like that, where it'll be on the website and it doesn't quite make it over to the app yet.
Right.
But
an oversight of this magnitude, though, doesn't happen.
this one's pretty big. Like when you're
removing Cody 2 days later, I could maybe let slide.
I did notice they got him out of the opening video to Dynamite last night.
Oh, did they?
The TV intro. I did notice that. I was definitely keyed in to that one.
But like the career page where you're looking for future talent and not wrestling talent, they have a motions graphic designer that's listed right now as their current opening, and that's it. But like that's where you would want top tier talent to go. And if they're fans of the wrestling business and know these things, man, 2 months on TBS and you've not updated that?
Yeah, it's tough.
Come on, TK.
That's tough. Lou here says, I know this is a serious podcast. Can we get a hello to his daughters, Corinna and Juliana? They keep bugging him. Hello.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Juliana, how you been? How's school?
Yes,
You
eat your
studying
vegetables.
Hello, girls.
Oh,
even God says hello.
Listen to your parents.
Be good for daddy.
Brush your teeth.
Devin says, I think it's a work, to be honest. But if not, I see him being a part of Ring of Honor or going back to WWE. And he also
you need to make sure your little girls leave the room because we're going to make fun of Devin now, and who knows what's going to come out of our mouths.
Yeah.
So
Probably
on their
filthier
pro
than
wrestling
things
tees,
Devin's putting in his mouth.
Oh my!
On AEW's pro wrestling website, they
Wow.
Wow.
I'm listening, Mike. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Mike. Mike, my apologies. I'm sorry, Devin.
What about
We're good.
what about that lying, cheating, scheming website, Pro Wrestling Tees?
God,
Tell me
they-
more about it.
Wait,
There's
before
also
you
has
continue,
notations.
God, is Pro Wrestling Tees, to coin a phrase from a
They're in the
fantastic-
bad place.
Thank you, Mike. Go ahead.
They
Sounds
have
familiar.
Cody Tees in the AEW section still, so 2 days there, and they haven't gotten rid of the the one with the really bad win neck tattoo and the checkbox with the floating.
Well, they're probably still working on how to expose more people's private data to hackers, and they haven't found the time to move
Why do I
Cody
not
off
know
the
that this?
And again, I don't
know.
expect them to totally scrub him from the history of AEW, but to
How did I
list
not
him
know that this Ricky
under like
Starks
the current roster, that's just not great.
That's not great. That is not great.
Oh, is that Rick Starks?
That's Ricky Skaggs.
Ricky Skaggs.
I didn't know that shirt existed, but that's actually a fairly decent logo.
That's actually one of the few good shirts they have. So
Ricky Skaggs.
It gives me the Miami Vice feels.
yeah, it does have. It definitely has that. Have
like
you
a good
look?
Miami
I
Vice
know we
deal.
have the collar and elbow brand deal, but they have overhauled their website, and there is not a lot of stuff over on the collar and elbow brand store. There's like 8 T-shirts. Get them all. Use promo code 3count, 10% off each and every order. But hopefully
Is
they'll
our
be
code,
releasing.
our code still active?
I have no idea, Ryan. I haven't ordered on there for a while, but I'll keep
been a
plugging it
minute.
until we.
I'll pull the
figure it
website
out.
up and take a look.
Take a gander.
Can I say something?
Yes.
No.
Yes, God.
Yes, God.
Yes, God.
So, you know how we like to talk about very bad wrestling T-shirts?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
WWE shop is selling this. Can you get me to that pretty sweet screen with the 5 of us again?
It's a good screen.
Oh, it's a nice
I'm
screen.
working on it.
I like
Thank
that.
you,
That
shirt.
is
God.
a crazy
It's new
shirt.
to me.
Oh,
Hold
my
on.
God.
Nope.
That's a great shirt.
God, is that
Oh
you? It's
my
Matt
you.
Barber.
all right, God.
I'll fix it. Hold on.
Thank you. Yeah,
It's gonna take a miracle to fix it, God.
We
No,
didn't
it
we didn't
won't.
say
It's
that
ready
we
now.
didn't say that God
We're
was
ready
the
now.
computer genius.
it's loading.
Oh,
Hey,
Wow.
Randy.
So bad.
Wow.
Hey, Randy.
That's
Who knew that Barney came out with a fucking shirt?
That's so awful. I drove a car that looked like that in college.
Yes, you did. You actually did.
Hey, Razor
beautiful.
Ramon called. He wants his color scheme back. All right.
Awful.
Yo.
I thought you were going to pull up the Seth Rollins shirts that they dropped, which I thought were great.
Oh, like was it like a tie-dye one, right? Or something?
Yeah, it's like a little like a flowery guy, maybe. I don't know. I thought they were real good.
Yeah.
That shirt's bad.
God's working on it.
Come on, God.
Any other thoughts?
You can get buy one get one for $5, right?
Huh. Yeah, see, that's actually pretty solid.
Oh,
They dropped that one, and then they dropped the black one, I think, with the logo on it, right? The graphic picture in the middle.
Let's see what's God
God's
providing.
working hard today.
Yes.
God's always there.
I like them both.
Never-
Yeah,
I
those
really
are
do.
cool. Those are cool.
That's not bad, God.
I enjoy
You
the
like
Rick
that
Boots.
shirt?
Yeah, that shirt's fine. It's better than some of the shirts I've seen.
Sure.
What,
I'd say
what,
considering
like this,
some of the
what,
stuff
like
they
this
put
one?
out.
That's a great shirt right there. Holy
Yo,
cow.
Rick Boogs. I love Rick Boogs.
Boogs.
What did it say at the bottom?
Always time to
Always-
shred.
Oh, I love that shirt.
I mean, no kidding.
Pork.
There we go.
Wait, what,
Lou,
Mark?
Lou, have you seen?
Oh, he's shredding some pork.
Have you seen the intern Mark shirt, Lou, over at on a T Public store?
Oh, you owe it to yourself to check it out, Lou.
You should probably check
I'm
that
working
out.
on it.
We're working on
Get
a
one for
commercial
everybody
here
I
for
know.
that, Lou. It's going to be a great commercial.
Oh, it's gonna be the best commercial we ever made.
Mark, you were talking about. Well, let's see this shirt. It's a beautiful shirt.
Oh, you know, when somebody asked me, "Am I going to be picking that up?" My answer to them was, "Is a pig's ass pork?" Of course, I'm picking one up.
And just know that at T Public, every 2 weeks they do a % off deals. So for the next 2 days, you can get this and every other shirt on the T Public site for $13.
Can't beat that. For a fat man
Heck
shirt,
no.
it goes up to 15.
Goes up to 5X.
Yep. They are fantastic.
Click
Get
that
one for
5X.
everybody
What
in
does
the
that mean? What does
family.
that do to the price?
Yeah,
$2.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal.
Not bad.
They're
at all.
real nice shirts too.
You can get them
That's a
on.
beautiful-
You can get it on stickers. You can get it on masks.
Oh, you can get the blue intern Mark shirt.
Ooh.
I like the blue one. It really brings out the color of my eyes.
Oh, and these are fat boy sizes. If you go down to like normal person size,
They have
the,
tons of more color
there's
options. Look
tons
at
of
all the
color
color
options.
options you can do there.
Look at
so
that.
good.
God is really working it tonight.
God is
Thank
working.
you, God.
God, hey,
Hard.
God, do they have like a teal color? Oh hell yeah!
Doesn't quite work
Yeah,
for
it kind
this
of
shirt.
bleeds out the logo.
God, do they
Bleeds
have
out the
I like the
an
gray.
intern Mark coffee mug, perhaps?
Oh, that's the thing about all this is if you like stickers,
You can get it
we
on.
got you.
Dude, an intern Mark sticker,
That,
Oh my God.
that might end up on the laptop right there.
and that's only $2.
That's gonna
Are
be
you
great.
kidding me?
It's so good.
$2.
$2
Masks.
make you hollow.
So
if you
good.
still believe in masks, you can get an intern Mark
Does
mask.
the CDC even still believe in masks? From what I've been reading, who knows?
It's debatable.
I think I have to wear one when I fly to Texas.
Yeah, I think flights are probably still gonna.
Yeah,
Well, who
you
the
gotta
fuck
wear a
knows?
mask.
That's in a month from now.
What a beautiful mug! You could put anything in that mug too. It doesn't have to be coffee.
No, it
No,
doesn't have
heck
to
no.
be coffee.
Put
I
milk
would
in
put
it.
coffee in it. Actually, I drink coffee.
$11 mug, by the way.
What a deal, man! What about a beautiful? What about a pillow for your couch?
You get a wall art.
A wall art.
Now you're talking there. That's
Intern
wonderful.
Mark wall art.
My mom still has some of that on her fridge. Some of my wall art.
Does this one have the pillow? Or the tote bag?
Let me look.
The tote bag.
Pillows. There it is.
I'll tell you what. If you wanna,
get an
The intern Mark pillow.
look at that. I'll tell you something about
What
the
a-
intern
what a
Mark
gift.
pillow. Let me tell you right now. I'm no sweet dream, baby. I'm on one hell of a night. Go out and get that pillow.
We just need to
Not
have
that kind of pillow, Mark.
Now, what size is that pillow? That was a $36 pillow. What size was that?
So that, hold on, let me go back.
All right,
What a
God, it's-
Browsing the
pillow.
internet's hard in heaven.
It's okay, God.
The
How's the
Wi-Fi in
Wi-Fi
heaven.
up there?
It's great. We've got
Ask the devil to
36G.
restart the router.
36G.
I spare no expense.
Can you
So
spare
this
us
is a
a few Gs,
26-inch by 26-inch extra large pillow, or as Paul Bearer would say, a double wide, double deep pillow.
Oh yes. How nice.
My
Man,
goodness.
I got Christmas gifts for everybody this year. We're covered. I'm going to get Easter gifts, St. Patrick's Day gifts.
I feel
Arbor
bad for
Day
everybody
gifts.
in your
You're
family.
covered. Everybody, they're all going to be walking around. Nobody
Can they be covered though? Can you get the? Isn't there a blanket option for these?
Let's look. Is
For
there a
those at
blanket?
home, what's tpublic.com/recount Thursday?
So
/user.
tpublic.com/user/3count Thursday.
You can direct
What a
link it
deal.
straight from 3countthursday.com. It is on there now as well.
That's right.
Always the number 3.
3countthursday.com.
Yes,
Click
always-
merchandise.
Always number 3.
Is that look? They made a big announcement today. Go down to the bottom in the center there. They have announced. Is that a Stranger Thing? Not that one.
Wombat.
If you remember last week's discussion
Oh, that was so good.
about Wombat,
Rocked my world.
you can
the cute
relive
poop.
it all on that shirt.
Can you make that bigger? What is that? What does it say?
It's everything you said, Ryan.
Literally everything you
Kidding
said.
me?
Right?
No, I'm not kidding.
I
you.
didn't give
Blows
this
my
logo
mind.
much look.
It's literally everything you said.
That's
That's
unreal.
so good.
Wombats put cubes. I feel like nobody is taking this as hard as I am. This blows my mind. I can't. Cubes? What the hell? I mean, Mark knew it. How in the heck? How did you know this? Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
You guys
They
wrote
shit
down
squares.
these shit squares. Man.
Now, God, why did you, when you made wombats, why did you allow them to have a square anus?
Why do cucumbers taste better pickled?
One of
good
those great
question.
mysteries of
Well
life.
played, God.
Ryan, go
well
ahead.
Played.
Yeah, so I think Stranger Things announced today the release dates for season. That's a Stranger Things looking logo.
It
You
is.
have everything covered, and you can get that on a mug.
Yes, you can get that on a mug.
Unbelievable.
Mask.
Alternate logo
everything.
color.
Looks
That's
beautiful.
solid, man.
Hot darn, this website looks real good.
tpublic.com/user/3count Thursday. It's on the link tree on all of our social media. It's on our website, 3countthursday.com. Look at all those great designs. Classic designs. Be dumb, watch wrestling.
There's a sausage guy.
Ryan is a
You
sausage
know what?
guy.
We are.
I'm a
Yeah.
sausage guy.
All of it. All of it.
Yeah.
I think we're up to 14 designs, 15
So
designs.
many good designs.
Oh,
15
every one of them
designs,
is a
I
winner.
believe. Look at that. Look at that. 15.
And I'll tell you what. Let's pick one listener and make a shirt for a listener. Any random. How about Lou? We'll make a.
Who's Lou?
You know what
I
we
thought
could do?
I thought we were making a lemons shirt.
We
Oh,
could
Kim
do
Lemon
a
gets the
Charlie
shirt, that's
Thrower
right.
Throw 'em Up shirt.
Throw. There we go. Thrower them up.
Throw them up.
Throw 'em up.
Yeah, we got to make that Kim Lemon shirt.
Yeah, the Kim
Kim
Lemon.
Lemon is a sour puss.
Can you guys make a Big Mac shirt just with just a Big Mac, since that's what Ryan calls me?
Lou, let's not go too far. Saying the intern needs to get paid.
Yeah, let's tap the brakes on that.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, if we don't get paid, I don't know how the hell we're paying our intern.
if we paid him, we couldn't make an intern Mark shirt. It would be employee Mark.
Yeah.
Give God his ding.
That doesn't even sound
Give me
right.
my ding.
Yeah.
There it is.
God got a ding.
Those are good looking logos.
Beautiful logos. Thank
Give
you,
me my
God.
ding.
Praise the Lord.
You're welcome.
Oh. Let's I think we'll finish here because we're not going to get to everything we had planned on the night, but
Are we not getting to the limoncello chamber?
no, that's where we're going to end. We're going to end
All
with
right, good.
this Saturday at noon Eastern time
Noon.
on the WWE Network internationally, Peacock here in the United States. Noon Eastern time from the Jeddah Superdome in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It is the Elimination Chamber Premium live event, and so let's start 8 matches on the card for this Saturday.
Before we start, can I ask how the hell we're allowing Prince Jahi Abdul Rahim to have a show named after one of his torture chambers, be a premium live event on the cock?
It's just
right on the cock.
It's just one of those great mysteries of life.
Almost as mysterious as why the next premium event is called Stand and Deliver.
It's that's the NXT show.
Stupid.
It's what they've done that.
I mean, would you rather it be like Fast Lane?
For my own safety.
Yes.
Jesus.
Working on it, God.
Great balls of fire.
BB.
Bring back Great Balls of Fire.
All right, let's start
What
here.
What is the tagline for this show? Is there a tagline?
I don't
I never saw you coming.
The women ain't leaving.
Alia Akbar.
Oh, you're detained.
You're detained.
Alia Akbar.
Oh.
Oof.
You've stolen my friend.
Ooh.
Durka Muhammad Jihad.
There it is.
Is this the first one that's
How did
not?
I not come up with that?
What was it called before? Was this Crown Jewel?
Yeah.
Crown
No,
Jewel.
Crown Jewel is in October, I think.
Yeah,
So they've
Family
had
Jewels
Crown
in
Jewel.
October.
They've had the Greatest Royal Rumble. They've had Super Showdown. And now they've got the Elimination Chamber.
It's the limoncello chamber for everybody's safety, because if we say elimination chamber too many times, one of us is probably not going to make it out of
The
the
Kim
show.
Limoncello Chamber.
I'm safe.
Kim Limoncello. She looks like she's not going to make it out of the 5 o'clock.
Face was pulled as tight you could play
Hello.
like a
Yeah, her skin on her face is pulled so tight.
Big
you can play
Mac,
the
there's a
drum
dude
on it.
right behind you. Watch out.
Whoa.
Limoncello chamber. You guys keep saying elimination chamber. I'm about to
Limoncello.
Mika hi, Mika hi, ho.
We don't lick
That's the
heinies.
tagline. That's the tagline for elimination
I was
chamber.
saying,
We've come
Joe
to
might
conclusion.
lick heinies though.
Yo,
I'm not.
it's so cold in Mike's apartment. It's like Brandy Rhodes just walked into the locker room.
Oh, all right. Everybody chill out on the Brandy Rhodes show.
But Mark's getting upset.
I'm getting upset.
All right, let's start here. Rey Mysterio with Dominic Mysterio taking on The Miz, of course, with Maurice. I will pick The Miz. He will actually win, but he always wins. Ryan.
The one guy
Is
gets
this
to
a
walk
handicap
out with
match?
Maurice. The other guy gets to walk out with
It's just Ray versus The Miz.
fucking
Oh, okay.
Dominic
I thought it was-
Mysterio. Of course,
Dominic
the
the
Miz is going
Donkey.
to win. Miz walks out and wins immediately.
All right. Matt.
The Miz. This is a stupid fucking match.
Matt,
Agreed, Matthew.
Why don't you not hold anything back? Let us know how you really feel next time. All right.
What's the fucking point?
There is none. It's
Thank
a filler.
you, Mark.
It's a filler match.
Thank you,
Nobody
Mark.
wants to see it.
Thank you, Mark.
I
There's
never
like
watched
4
it.
filler matches on this card.
I ever watch a sandstorm out in the
You got to
Sahara
give him
Desert.
something. This guy's paying billions of dollars for
Sandstorm?
this show.
Did someone say Sandstorm?
Isn't it a song?
Wait, hold on. Let me
Yes,
see.
please play it.
I mean, we're all playing it
You
in
gotta
our
play
heads right
Sandstorm.
now,
Let's
Dib.
go.
No rush.
Big Mike.
I know all the words.
I'm gonna take Miz via Sandstorm.
Intern Mark.
I think the Miz is going to win when he throws some sands in the eyes of Rey Mysterio, or the good eye of Rey Mysterio.
The one eye.
The one
The
eye.
one eye.
See, have it.
There it is.
Yeah, now
There
we're.
it is.
They could have just put this on the front and back side of the Creed's greatest hits. And it would've
Here's
been
the deal: you played this song for like 3 times in a row, which would take the same time as this match, and I would enjoy that more.
I hope it
That's
doesn't
true.
take
I'm
that
right there
long.
with you.
God,
Yeah,
I hope it's
Lord,
No, I mean
If the
that's
match goes that long,
including
we all deserve a refund.
including entrances.
This song is 3 minutes and 52 seconds. I don't want to see this match last that long.
Even with entrances, I don't want a 12-minute entrance, exit, and match.
Yeah, no.
Cut that in half.
No.
All right, all right.
Give
it
me
to
a
me
commercial for the new Tiger King show. Gladly overseeing more of this match.
You know, we can cut that in half and then we can double it, and everybody will be happy.
All right, let's go to this one. Ronda Rousey and Naomi taking on Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville. I'm going to go with Charlotte and Sonya picking up the win here. Ryan.
Yeah, this is definitely the match I want to see. I
God,
hope
he's lying again. God, are you still there?
God,
come on, Mark.
Tune into me kicking ass in the elimination.
Close though. I don't know. I just hope all the ladies get out safe.
They won't. That's the tagline. The tagline is "The ladies ain't leaving."
No lady gets out alive. I think.
I would then. You know what? I think Ronda and Naomi have the best chance to fight for their own safety. So I'll go with those two.
All right, Matt.
No, I'm not going to say what
We're
I'm
0
going
for
to
2.
there.
We're 0 for 2 with matches I give a shit about. Ronda and Naomi. Why not? Because who fucking cares?
Who gives a shit?
Thank you.
Mike.
I will take the team of Ronda Rousey and Naomi, but in place of this, is there a way that we can just somehow turn on like Titus O'Neil flying underneath the ring like 37 times repeatedly
on a
instead?
loop,
please.
That'd be all right.
Intern Mark.
You know, I was thinking this match would be much more exciting if it was a, say, like a Burko and a pole match. But I mean that in the nicest way possible. I have a lot of friends who are Middle Eastern descent.
Durka.
And that ain't a knee slap, buddy.
Mark.
I'm gonna go. It's got to be Charlotte and Cruella Deville. Sonya.
Change my answer to that as well. I just saw Devin's face.
Yeah, so he had Ray in the first match. He had Ronda Rousey and Naomi in this one.
Instead of the Titus O'Neil skit, can we get Brock Lesnar on the Pat McAfee show breaking the table that the microphone was sitting on repeat, and then him trying to put it back?
Hell yeah!
Or we get Brock
Tune
doing.
into me kicking ass in the Elimination Chamber on Peacock. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What? Ass kicking. What? Saudi Arabia. What? Riyadh. What? Taking a jet plane. What? All the way there. What? All the way back. What? On the way back. What? WWE champion. What?
This is my favorite Brock Lesnar. My absolute favorite Brock Lesnar.
Brock, it's been a ton of fun.
So much fun. All right, we're done with that one. Let me go to the Kim Lemon Chamber match for the WWE Raw Women's title match at WrestleMania. The winner gets a title match. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Doudrop, Nikki, Almost a Superhero, and Alexa Bliss. I am going to go with Bianca Belair. I still think it is her match to lose. I think she gets Becky at WrestleMania. Ryan.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm. Okay, there's no way I'm watching this show.
It's a good thing you're working Saturday.
I have nothing to do this weekend. And there's no chance I'm sitting down at noon watching this show.
There's got to be a college basketball game on or something.
Right, you were absolutely coming over to Studio L, and we were watching this show.
There's no chance in hell, Jim, that is
Right,
happening.
this is what you wanted. You said you wouldn't watch the Saudi shows because they didn't have women on the show. Now they have women on the show.
Well, I
What
have
do you
a
want, Smokey? Midgets?
now.
Bring a case of mixed berry Truly and get through the damn thing.
Yeah, get over here. I'll put the Trulies on ice, and you'll be fine.
That sounds like an awful time.
Nothing sounds better than
Alexa Bliss.
a nice breakfast sandwich with a fruit punch Truly.
That sounds yes. And then you include having to watch this fucking show from Cheddar? No, done.
Cheddar.
You said Alexa Bliss, Ryan?
I changed my mind now. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, keep it Alexa Bliss.
Sure, Matt.
I'm going with Little Liv Morgan.
Little Liv. Little Liv.
You only live
Little
once.
Liv is all grown up.
Little Liv.
Little Liv.
This is the one.
Ryan, you know what
I swear to God, if Nikki ASH wins.
Somebody held up that awful Nikki ASH shirt, that yellow one. I have that.
You're going to wear that, right? For the show.
Jim,
You
I
look great
don't
in
know
yellow.
any situation in my life that I would ever willingly put that shirt on my body.
Big Mike, who do you got in this
All right.
one?
So when I go to Dallas and find it and mail it to you.
He already has it. He already has it. He got it for Christmas.
Oh, you have that one already? That's even better.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He got it for Christmas.
Santa Claus knows.
I just watched it.
Hey, Grimace.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, I just watched it.
Look at that.
Stupid. Look at that
That's
stupid
beautiful.
logo.
You watched it because you wear it, right? Like what other reason?
Mary Chrysler.
You had it. Mama Smokey finally wrestled it away from you and threw it in the washer.
How could
And
she
then
not?
you
I
went
mean,
to
I
press
sleep with
start.
it every night.
You didn't know how to. You didn't know how to jimmy the lid lock to get it back out before it was finished, and you probably sat in the laundry room crying until it
I
was
was
done.
very upset. I was upset.
Big Mike. Who do you?
What an awful shirt. What an awful gimmick.
It's a beautiful shirt.
You know what? If they have to take one, they
I'm
can
gonna
take
take-
her.
Oh, my! They probably send her back pretty quick.
I mean, she's already got her face covered, so they're already halfway there. Big Mike.
How is it that you're almost a superhero?
Who do you got in the Kim
I
Lemon
will-
Chamber match?
I'll take Sexy Lexi.
All right. Intern Mark.
Lexi. I think we'll go with my favorite breath spray, Bianca.
All right. I hate you something.
Smokey will take a shot in the mouth.
He will take a shot
I
in the
didn't.
mouth.
I'll take a shot in the mouth.
You can't say
certainly
that.
could.
I was trying to save the world.
I'm not even going to plug myself.
Falls count. Any. It's a falls count anywhere match. Jesus, Drew
Stupid
This
McIntyre
is the
fucking
match where the
match.
sandstorm happened.
Please.
versus
Come on.
Peacock Pass, Madcap Moss himself, Drew McIntyre.
Oh,
Ryan,
This is where the sandstorm takes place.
please.
hopefully, Madcap Moss gets lost in the desert.
Ryan, don't make us talk about this match any longer than we have to.
Why?
Because he's got to get to Happy Corbin at WrestleMania.
Come on.
God
Hey,
damn
Smokey,
it.
do you know what they call?
Another fucking match no one wants to see.
No, absolutely
Drew
not. Nobody wants to
versus
see it.
Happy Corbin at WrestleMania?
Who cares?
Yeah, you got to go to the bathroom
gotta
at some
fill
point,
2 nights.
Matt.
Kill me now. God.
Madcap Moss or whatever his name
Gives
is.
a shit.
Please.
I hope
Smokey,
a camel
speaking of,
tramples both competitors in this match.
Speaking of camel, Smokey, do you know what you call a camel with 3 humps?
Pregnant.
Nope.
They're pregnant. I knew it.
Matt, who do you?
A camel with 3 humps. They're
Right.
pregnant.
Ryan, can you just say one of the guys' names?
I hope.
Okay, Matt.
There. God. There's
God,
no
he's
way
asking
Drew
for
doesn't
help.
win this.
Perfect. Drew McIntyre. Matt.
I hope this Drew McIntyre, when he plunges down his sword, it actually goes through my screen and gouges out both of my fucking eyes, so I don't have to watch this stupid fucking match.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre wins,
Mysterio.
and we all lose.
Yeah,
So bad.
He's got to put the fish bobber back in his eye socket. Big Mike.
Is this Madcap Mansour playing the role of Madcap Moss, or is this
I
Madcap
hope
Moss
so.
playing the...
I hope so.
Yeah, give me Sword in the Stone.
Perfect. Intern Mark.
Yeah, it's going to be the Sorcerer in the Stone.
Perfect. Then we have Roman Reigns.
Madcap Mansour even on this card?
He's not. I think he's the first one in a while we haven't.
Don't
had,
worry,
he wouldn't be released.
There will be a 97-man Royal Rumble.
That's true. The greatest Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns defending the Universal title against Goldberg. Roman Reigns. Ryan.
I feel like we're all going to say Roman Reigns, and somehow something bad's going to happen. So I will be the one, and I will take the shot, and I will take the bullet here. I will say Goldberg.
I'll take a shot in the mouth.
You got Goldberg.
So
Thank
if we all 100% agree, and then it happens the other way, I will say Goldberg. I will be the one to fall on that sword.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank
We
you, Smokey.
appreciate that. Matt.
I was going to say fucking Goldberg anyway, because I want this to happen so badly. So badly.
Okay, then I need to change mine to Roman Reigns, because we cannot have 2 people saying Goldberg here.
No.
Roman Reigns.
Goldberg, please.
What is this?
For the love of
It would be
God.
nice if you could actually reach around.
Big
You
Mike.
can reach around.
I do, Devin.
Is there
I want Goldberg to win this match. 100%.
Is there a way
want
that
to happen.
main event Jey Uso can be in this match instead of either one of them? Because
I mean, he'll be there with the
He'll
towel.
be there with the white towel to throw it in.
Who's next?
Hard to paint.
I'll take Paul Heyman via Walrus Splash.
Intern Mark.
A walrus in the desert. Oh, it's got to be Roman Reigns.
Perfect.
Nobody wants
Road
to see
and
Goldberg
range.
win.
All right.
Home on the range.
Tag team match for the SmackDown tag titles. The Usos taking on the Viking Raiders. The Usos.
What was that,
easily.
Mark?
I said, I don't know what SpongeBob said there.
I like your version so much better.
You hear the
Oh, put that on a t-shirt with a Viking helmet.
That'd be fantastic.
Can we make cartoons like? Can we make SpongeBob Intern Mark with Skinga Hinga Worgen?
You all thought I was
That
playing when I
makes
said
it
we'd be here
worse.
till 11.
Yeah, you weren't kidding, God.
Yeah.
See, never doubt God.
God knows.
Never doubt God.
Thank you, God. What
Did you say sexy God?
Well,
Oh,
I heard God is a woman.
the
according to
Usos.
Ariana Grande. Oopsie daisy.
Matt.
The Viking Raiders, because why the fuck not?
Big Mike.
Husk.
Husk. That sounds like I'm having a seizure. I'm trying to give my predictions, and I go into cardiac arrest. I gotta let them know the Viking Warriors are going to win. Dad, you got to get to the hospital. No, not yet. I got to say Goldberg for my final pick.
Oh my God, Mark, who's your pick?
Well, I'll tell you what. When I think of deserts, and I think of the sand, and I think of Saudi Arabia, I think of Vikings. So the Viking Warriors going to come in there. The Viking experience is going to take place right there in Riyadh.
Cheddar.
Husk.
Oh, Cheddar.
Husk.
I thought it was Rehab.
Get me out of
it. No.
That's where I'm heading.
No, they tried to make him go there, Mark.
And I said no. All right, two more.
Well, maybe if she would have, she'd still be alive.
Come on.
Come on.
Man.
Why?
You're gonna yell at me for stealing his gimmicks, but not him for stealing mine.
Why would you say that? Amy Winehouse is such a talented young lady. It's a shame.
God, Mark. Wow. The man, Becky Lynch, defends the Raw Women's title.
She's not the man anymore.
Against Lita. Becky Lynch is going to retain. Ryan.
Yes, and they will both look great in long pants and long shirts.
Yes. Lita can't show off his tattoos.
That's right. Matt.
Kids in the front row will probably try to color them in.
Becky Lynch.
Big Mike.
I just hope both of them don't get stoned during this match. I'll take them off.
And by stoned, you don't mean like Riddle stoned.
I don't mean gravel roads.
Like 420.
Hey, Mom, look. Here's a
in turn, Mark.
I got to think Big Time Vex is going to take it. I'd like to see Lita, but
Did
I don't think
you
it's going
say
to
that
happen.
anti-vax is going to win?
Anti-Vax is going to take over
Just want to
Big
make
Time
sure.
Corona.
No, Nia Jax
Couldn't
is
hear.
not on this show. She's
Oh, yeah, she's Big Time
Big
Vax.
Rona.
Mark, you didn't have to say
Big
big.
Rona. Heavy set.
And then we have the Elimination Chamber match, the WWE title. We have the WWE Champion.
I have a question
Lashley.
real quick. I have a question for God. If you
God.
enjoyed milkshakes, God, what would one of your favorite milkshakes be, and would you want one?
The first part of that question, I didn't hear.
It's about milkshakes.
God, do you want a Shamrock Shake?
Never.
What do you mean, God? You don't want a Shamrock Shake?
They're
You got St.
disgusting.
Patrick right up there with you.
Who's Sam? God is with us.
Well, no, that's
No.
why I was
It's
asking
Tim.
God. I
Wait,
feel like I
God.
knew everybody's.
He also does
I
not
was
want a
too.
Shamrock Shake.
What?
How could God not want
Is
a
it
Shamrock
shake
Is the McRib
or
back?
is it mint?
Don't even mess with
It's
me, Mike.
green.
Don't joke
But
about
Tim would like a chocolate shake.
I
Ecto
was asking
Cooler
as
was
a serious
green and
question. There
Ecto
was
Cooler
no
was
joke there.
great.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not back right now.
Oh, Shamrock Shakes.
I had my
McRib
first
me-
Shamrock Shake of the year last night. It will not be the last.
Heck no.
They have a Shamrock Oreo McFlurry this year as well.
Oh, make a blind man talk about seeing again, Big Jim. That sounds delicious.
Diabetes, take the wheel.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
So
Big
Mr.
Jim has
Lashley,
12 Shamrock
Blondie.
Shakes.
Brock Lesnar, Seth freaking Rollins, Austin Theory, Riddle, and AJ Styles. I have Lashley retaining the WWE Championship in Cheddar.
Ashley Bobby.
Lashley Bobby. That's right.
Lashley Bobby.
comma. Ryan.
I hope he doesn't get lost in the desert.
Devin, what in the... I knew it. It's Tim playing God. No, there is no Tim here. I hope you don't get struck by lightning. What? Devin, that is rude.
Wow. It's
That
a dick move.
is
Tim
rude.
is safe. Wherever he is
Devin
safe. I
must
can tell
have
you
been
that.
the child who also dug through his parents' closets trying to find his Christmas presents because he knew Santa wasn't real.
Oh,
Devin.
Spoiler
Don't
alert.
be rude.
No, I mean, I'm saying he was like, he's so sure that Santa's not real.
Lou,
So
put
he's
the
gonna
kids to bed.
Turn over. Santa
Sorry,
is
Lou.
real. Just like Devin
Santa is
thinks
real.
that God is Tim,
Yeah.
he also thinks Santa's not real. I've seen Santa. We're friends. He's next
God-
door neighbors to me.
Charlie, the
Did you play 18 with him last
NWO
week?
3-pack is up for pre-sale on the Walmart website.
You go. God doesn't even sound like Tim.
Ooh,
I don't know why he thinks it's Tim. Weird.
not even close.
Ryan, so who do
God
you
is a
have in
woman.
the men's Kim Lemon chamber match?
Oh, it's a great question. It doesn't matter. Yes, Bobby's retaining here.
Okay, good. Matt.
Bobby.
Mike.
Bobby.
Brock Lesnar doesn't even make it to the chamber as he gets jumped by the intergalactic bloodline. Randy Orton takes his place, setting up a triple threat match at WrestleMania between Orton, Riddle, and the winner of this match, Robert W. Lashley.
Bobby. How about that? And intern Mark.
Thank you, Big Jim. Coming up on WGL Channel 8 News at 6, we're going to go over, this is Kim Lemon live. We're going over to Mike Hofstadler now for sports. Today in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Bobby Lashley retained his WWE Universal Championship. Thank you,
Bobby.
Mike Hofstadler.
Wow.
Does Doug Allen have a weather forecast for Saudi Arabia this weekend?
Let's go over live to the weather station here. Standing in for Doug. You said Doug Allen.
Yeah.
Standing in tonight for Doug Allen. What's that other weather guy's name? I can't think of him. I can picture
Calhoun? Hillbilly.
Joe Calhoun.
Joe
We had
Calhoun.
Hey,
Joe Calhoun.
hey, I'm over in Saudi Arabia this week. We expect the highs. I think the highs are going to be up about 89 degrees. If you're heading out to that Saudi show to see that wrestling, you want to make sure you put on the sunscreen because it's going to be a little. Expect some humidity there, but we'll get a break from that midweek. Come back about 6:30, and I'll have the 7-day forecast for you right here. Right, Tim?
My God.
That's all I got. I'm sorry you're upset. Are we wrapping this up? It's almost 10:30.
Let's give a quick grade, pre-grade the show. C. Ryan.
I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah,
So ending, not complete.
Incomplete. There you go, Matt.
Incomplete.
F.
Incomplete.
F. But you, Big Mike. I'm in control of the show, and God is talking. How?
God has spoken.
How many times? How many? I see. You see my hands like maybe twice. Maybe I'm doing all the doodads.
So Ryan,
I studied electronic media at college.
Ryan's doing the doodads.
I did go to broadcasting school. I do have a very good knowledge of multiple things.
Thanks a lot.
What's your pre-grade for the show, Big Mike?
D+.
All right.
Just a
intern Mark.
Well, I can't help but think of Devin. I'm going to give it a D.
There you go. Good old Devin. Good old Devin. He's
That's
giving
D
it
for
a
Devin.
C minus though.
I'm gonna ask God.
He's not even giving it the D.
God, what's your letter grade?
This will be the best WWE pay-per-view or premium live event of the year. It would be an A minus.
Now Smokey's gone. God chased him off. I hope you're happy.
Ryan, you gotta come back here, Ryan.
I'm back.
There you go.
Oh, there he is.
There we go. All right,
Baby, come back.
let's
Oh God, you
let's-
devil!
for the love of God, let's end this show. Right? Love of
Everything
God.
about you.
Ryan, got anything to close us out with?
No, thanks for listening. I hope you're not drinking or
Hey, there
you're.
he is.
There I am, right up there in the thing.
Hi, Smokey.
You know what? Follow me. It's RYNEAGLE on Twitter. I tweet very rarely, so you're not going to get a ton of content. But I'm also not going to blow up like your news feed or whatever they call it, your Twitter timeline. So follow me if you want. If you don't, I don't give a shit.
Ouch.
Devin, just because people ask, like, if Tim, like, I know people like think that Tim is still around.
That's not true. I
He's
asked
around.
God if he had a preference
Somebody
for
in the
milkshakes.
comments did. They asked Tim. Tim's
They
not
must
here.
not know
Brian
that-
asked
that-
God.
When I
Oh,
see
look at
Tim
Devin's
next
now
time,
stealing another referee's gimmick.
when I see Tim next
Oh.
time, I'll
Filling
bring
in
it
for
up.
Tim.
Devin, you're gonna get an angry letter.
You are now
Keeping-
shadow banned in Ephrata, Pennsylvania.
Keeping you're not allowed at Mother Tucker's collectibles for this. Devin, have a good
That a
week, buddy.
punishment?
I wish you'd
Bye,
hang around
Devin.
to
Bye,
the end of the
Devin.
show, but I guess that's too much to ask.
Yeah, really.
Well,
Jeez.
you're
gotta
leaving
go.
your thing.
Devin, do you have a Twitter? Why don't you tell us what your Twitter is? We'll put it up at the end of the show, or we'll forget. Whatever.
Your thing's still here to the end, but Matt, Woman of the Week this week.
Woman of the Week this week is Indigo Detry, so give her a follow. You can follow me on Twitter. It's at 3CT Affiliate. And that's it. Don't follow at Devin That Ref or at Big Dick Devin or whatever the fuck
Or
his
at
name is.
Devin keeping the peace or whatever he's gonna call it.
Devin Deuces.
Devin Deuces.
All right, Big Mike. Let him know. I
Oh, hey
also
there.
love the fact that Ernest is just sitting there waiting for you to.
Oh, he's a toolbox. It's fine.
Oh,
You can follow me
Burn.
on Twitter at They Call Me Burn. You can follow Take 3 Wrestling at Take the Number 3 Wrestling. We have a show tonight. We'll drop tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon whenever Ernest gets it up because toolbox. Other than that, I'd like to thank God. Appreciate you being here tonight. And Husk.
Husk.
All right, intern
For
Mark.
sure.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
I have
But,
something. I have something that you boys can think about and the listeners can think about until next week. If you think about being a vegetarian, could be a huge mistake.
You couldn't even
Something to
get the
think
joke
about.
out.
Could be a
Even
huge
get
mistake.
his own joke out. Lou says he's drinking but enjoying. Ryan, he
Aw,
said he
thank
always
you,
thought
Lou.
you were his favorite. There we go.
Well, be darned.
Evan
Nope, take it off.
underscore that
Nope.
underscore
Nope.
ref keeping the
Take it
All
off.
right. You can
God
Shadow
has
ban.
spoken.
you can follow me at Big Jim Sports. Make sure you're following the show at 3 Count Thursday, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go to 3countthursday.com to get all of the links. Follow us, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on all podcast platforms. Get your merchandise over at tpublic.com/user/3countthursday. Also, whatamaneuver.net.
What a maneuver.
Also, the Patreon, patreon.com/3countthursday. Store.coloradobrand.com. Use promo code 3count. And GSC Sports is the home network. Our secondary home is the Leap Sports and Music Network. You can you get them at leeibsports.com. Until next time, join us again. Stay safe, stay smart, and go for the pin.